welcome to the stream. Hello. I'm good. How you doing? You're here before the bot. Oh my gosh. How's my day? Tiring. Very tiring. Honestly, I might have to just change the days that I do the crack podcast because it might be a little too it's like directly behind the day that I work and I get tired, so I have to do it another day. I'll flip it to the next Tuesday. Doing good? How's your day, Kleiner? Also, hi, Brandon. You managed to be here. Hollow Knight? Oh shit, I forgot to change that. God damn it. No, not Hollow Knight. Fuck. I forgot to change the notification. You just got clickbaited? No, you're new. I changed it right now, but everyone who just got the notification got the Hollow Knight one. Whoops. Clickbait. Sup, Go? Welcome to the chat. Yes. How you doing, Xavier? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. We haven't played DVD in a while. I'm not in VC for once. I know, right? It's alright. You don't gotta be there every time, Cole. I'm still on the road. My friend's coming back from Lake Rotors. Oh, damn. That was a long trip. Oof. Yeah, because I've been moving. Do you guys want me there? It's up to you, Go. Can you and Maddie switch, by the way, Go? They flipped you guys in the wrong position. Alright, I'll see you guys when the podcast starts.
Even though it looks like a whole AirPod. Yeah, it is. It flipped them. Wait, you could all flip them? Wait, Coco could switch how people... Put me up a volume, Coco. See a bitch. I know, let me stop. Damn, man, you put a long-ass timer, bro. You wild for that. 9 minutes, bro? That's crazy, bro. They hyped already, bro. People pulling on before the notification and everything. Ew, like Sarah said I could hear Michael's Mexi voice. I'm myself talking now.
Okay, before the podcast starts, I just want to say real quick, if you have any questions to ask during the podcast about a certain subject that we're talking about, feel free to ask. If it's off topic, just keep it for the end. We'll have a section there for you to ask whatever you want. But if it's on topic of what we're talking about currently, you can ask away. It's alright. Alright, 2 minutes to go.
I mean, that's time. You can publish it, boy. Podcast time, baby. I'm letting you do your intro, bro. Yeah. Now everybody knows me, bro. What you said?
Hi. Hello.
This man said Maddie. Like, what the fuck was that? Nah, you searched that out, bro. Boogie Boogie. Let's go.
Woogie woogie.
Boogie Oogie. You made her change her name. That's fucked up.
Yeah, he did. He made me change my name.
Eric said, Adam, we
No,
don't
no,
hear
it's
you.
fine. Boogie woogie. Bye.
I have to do this intro all over again. All right.
Damn, bro, that happened to me last time too, bro. You a bitch. That's why I didn't say nothing. Because last time me and Xavier had to repeat the same thing twice, and Adam was the only one muted, so we look stupid as fuck.
My bad, everyone.
I'm not making jokes on nothing, bro.
Well, once again, welcome to the podcast. This is Cracked Podcast. Your host only and co-host Mcofficiale.
Yo, tell your host to fix his mic, bro.
It's because I have to mute so many things and then unmute many things at the same time.
And you got a mixer too or something.
Exactly.
Right?
Okay, well, this is Mcofficiale. And our guest over here is Maddie. She's over here at the top right.
Hi, hello.
Hi, sure they heard us the first time. They just couldn't hear Adam, but let's just act like we did it.
Exactly.
We were
like,
muted.
well, like I said the first time, Maddie goes by Boogie Woogie on the Discord. She changed her name, but you can find it as that. I mean, if you put it back.
She changed her name. He put a gun on her head that said, Maddie, change it right now.
He
right
did.
now.
He did.
Even though nobody could see her name on the screen, so it doesn't even matter, but sure, Adam. Sure.
I thought it would show up.
Bully people, bro. Hammer-headed ass, boy.
All right, well, Maddie, introduce yourself. Who are you?
I'm Maddie. I'm from the Discord. I'm 18. I live in Indiana. And that's pretty much it.
That's not who Maddie is. We want to know who Maddie is.
You really want to know who Maddie is.
The real Maddie.
I'm going to expose the real Maddie.
Nah, I'm not going to expose her. I would never do that. I respect people's privacy.
Well, it is Toxic Tuesday.
It is Toxic
Yeah,
Tuesday.
but this is a different environment. I can't be toxic on the podcast. We're gonna get banned from the radio waves. Imagine.
I see.
No, I'm kidding. I'm a bitch. Fuck you, Adam.
So you from Indiana? Is there anything in Indiana, Maddie?
Thank you for asking that. That's the most important question ever.
I don't know.
Maddie just leaves the call like, how dare you disrespect where I'm at?
Maddie's probably surprised right now.
Now, honestly though, we had this conversation before. I'm pretty sure I told Maddie that I didn't think Indiana was an actual place. And then I looked at the 50 states.
Yeah, you did. I remember that.
And then
I think I actually had to send a picture of a map and like circle it to show him where Indiana was.
You really didn't think Indiana was real?
I mean, I was just doing that to troll with her, but at the same time, it was kind of funny how she sent me a map. So yeah. And then I remember I told her, damn, that's a state that people probably just stop to pour gas and keep moving.
I'm just asking if there's
honestly it is.
Indiana.
See, so I was right. You just stop to fill up gas to go to another spot.
Well, there is like Holiday World and stuff. Like there's Indiana Beach.
Two things.
Yeah, but neither of those are close to me, so I've only been a couple of times.
Do you want to move one day, or I mean?
Yeah, I do. I really do, but I don't know. I don't like the idea of leaving my family.
Not even that. That's like that place you grew up. All the memories.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that doesn't really matter to me. Like the memories, I can make memories anywhere.
You're right about
but like,
that.
I can make memories anywhere.
Family.
I don't really care about New Jersey too much, but I don't know if I'd leave New Jersey anytime soon. Even though it's not that great. It's something.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably leave it eventually, but I can't right now.
Where would you go, Michael?
I don't know. Probably somewhere outside of the country.
I expected that.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like you wouldn't want to stick around in the United States. Would be
Nah, I
boring.
mean, there's like 50 states. There's like some cool ones, like California side, even though they get a fire.
Yeah,
every
well, like,
summertime.
I mean,
Florida's cool.
like,
Hawaii would be lit to live
most
in.
of the states you're not gonna find a whole lot of differences between each state.
Nah,
like,
that's
obviously,
a big difference.
I don't think there's that much of a difference. I mean,
East
from
to
east to
west
west,
is a big
yeah,
difference.
Yeah. Besides
yeah, I
that,
mean, like, if you go from like opposite ends, then they're different. But like,
there's
the
some
states right around me are all the same. I've been to all the states around my
They
state, and
just have
they're
a
all
bunch
the
of
same.
farms and windmills, and it's
Yes.
Let's go.
I mean, there's
You're
even some
surrounded
places.
by gas stations.
There are some places in the east that are kind of the same too. Well, like Pennsylvania, when you go through there, it's just farmland and
Yeah,
grass.
but PA is like one of the only spots in the east that's like that, though. Like, you go to New York, you don't see.
Ohio's like that.
Ohio doesn't
there's some
count
parts
as
in,
east,
there's some
bro.
parts
That
in New
bitch-
York too.
Ohio to me doesn't sound east, bro. I don't care. It could be in the east. It's not a part of the east. That shit.
It is though.
That shit down south, bro. I don't care, bro.
Alright, well, Maddie.
Like, what's in Ohio? Exactly.
I don't know. Like I said, just farmland and stuff. Just like Pennsylvania.
There,
And like
bro,
some parts of New Jersey too.
So nothing. At least Pennsylvania got like Philly, and they got like parts that are crazy and like things, rivers, all this shit. What else Ohio have out of it?
I didn't say you had any.
Kings Island.
Oh yeah, that's true.
One thing. Next. Stop.
Well, Maddie, do you have any hobbies, or do you like to do something in your off time? When you do have off time?
Hobbies. You know, I always say I need to find hobbies. I don't have any hobbies. Besides, like, my hobbies are constantly changing. Like, right now, my new hobby is, like, growing my plants in my backyard. I planted, like, strawberry seeds, and I didn't expect them to grow, but then they did. So then I planted, like, other stuff. And it's kind of working, but, like, you know, I didn't really actually invest in it.
I have a question.
That's
Ryan.
like a
So you said
long-term.
you never ate in mangoes, but you're planting strawberries. So you ate strawberries.
Yeah, Michael really wanted to
Yes,
talk about
I've had
this.
strawberries.
I want everybody in this stream to know that Maddie said she never ate mangoes by themselves. Now Adam talk.
Are you gonna eat it? Are you gonna eat it when it finally grows?
No, I don't really like strawberries. Not by
What?
themselves.
You know,
Like-
You growing them?
dude.
That's to entertain yourself.
Because I like to watch them grow.
Why don't you just grow something you like?
Yeah, I thought the point of growing something was for you to eat the fruits of your labor.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be able to grow much that I like, but like I like tomatoes, I guess. I mean, the thing is I'm limited on my space in my yard because my dog will trample it. So strawberries were just my thing that I started because I didn't think they would actually grow. I just planted them.
Strawberries are good with sugar. I mean, I'm pretty sure strawberries are already sweet.
Strawberry, it depends. I mean, some strawberries are kind of bitter.
The ones I've been eating be sweet and good as hell and juicy.
Well, what are you gonna do with the strawberries once they're grown?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that many are gonna actually like. I mean, like some of them have already started to like pop up, but I don't think I'm gonna actually be able to get that many from it. And I will probably try one, not like it, and then just put them in my fridge until someone eats them.
Now,
And then there was no point in growing them.
I thought she was gonna say she was gonna make a smoothie or something, or like
Oh
It's
yeah,
for
that's
the
a good idea.
jelly.
You can make a smoothie.
That's
a jelly,
true.
strawberry
I
jelly or
could.
something. She over here saying I'm gonna put it in the fridge, and if somebody eats it, it's good. If not, I'll just throw it out. All the fruits of your labor, Maddie. Waste.
It's for the experience. It's not for the outcome. It's for the experience.
What kind of fruit do you eat then? Do you eat any fruits?
I like watermelon. I like
Oh, I
melons,
like
like
watermelon.
watermelon and like cantaloupe and honeydew. I like those. My least favorite fruit is pineapple. I hate pineapple. But
Why?
like I like pears. I don't know. I'm kind of picky, and I also won't always eat them. Like it depends on the one I have.
I like pineapples a lot.
I like pineapples, but you know they get itchy, so you can't eat too much.
Yeah, if you eat too much, your tongue. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
I had a bunch of watermelon earlier, and I kind of want some now too.
Damn, you had a bunch.
I haven't
you
had
want
any.
more?
I haven't had watermelon in too long.
Watermelon's alright. It's not my favorite fruit or anything, but it's alright.
What is your favorite fruit?
Probably passion fruit or mangoes.
I've never had either of those.
Well, then you're missing out on life. I don't know.
I
what to
haven't
tell
had
you, man.
passion fruit.
What?
Yeah. Is it though? Can you explain it to me? Maybe I did.
Bro, I look it up. The name of the fruit, bro. Just go on Google and look at a picture.
Let's see, passion fruit.
That shit good as hell, bro. I love passion fruit. I remember I used to go on the tree.
Oh, I think I. No, I haven't eaten. Wait.
That shit good as hell, bro.
I might have tried
remember
it before, but I don't think I ate it.
I used to climb a tree and go pick some up, and I cut them and I put a little bit of sugar on it, and that shit was amazing.
What does it taste like?
It tastes good, bro. I don't know what to explain it. It's been a minute since I had it, but it tastes really, really good, and I like it. And the juice that they make out of that is my favorite juice in the whole wide world.
Moving on to the next question, because we're talking about fruits.
Facts. A fruity conversation.
Xavier says, do you ever gag inside when someone asks for pineapple pizza?
Damn.
I mean, no, like, I'm just very used to making them, I guess. Like, I like the way pineapple smells. Like, pineapple smells so good. So whenever I do have to, like, top a pizza with pineapple, then, like, it's not that I hate it because I like the way it smells, but, like, I would not eat it myself.
I honestly tried pineapple pizza once, and it's just not my thing, but people can enjoy what they want, I guess.
When my brother worked at this place before me, he used to put pineapple on the pizzas he would bring home for himself so that I wouldn't eat them. Because he loved pineapple on pizza.
I think pineapple pizza is not that bad. People are exaggerating.
Did you even eat pizza?
I did.
How long ago, bro? Because it changed. Everything changed, bro. It's not the same anymore.
It's the same thing.
No, it isn't. Pizza has evolved, bro, throughout the years, bro.
Nothing changed.
You've been missing from the pizza game for years, bro.
Nothing has changed
now, bro. Everything changed, bro.
It's exactly the same. Pineapple pizza wasn't that bad. It isn't that bad.
I don't like it.
I think if you get pineapple on pizza, you have to have like barbecue sauce, not like regular pizza sauce.
Oh, barbecue sauce is good. Wait. Barbecue sauce with pineapple?
Yeah, that's what you literally said. You literally forgot the pineapple part, and you just went, "Oh, barbecue sauce is good." I'm like, bro,
no.
But like, I guess since we were talking about like pineapple on pizza, I just assumed I was fitting in. But like, I mean, like, if you get pineapple on pizza, then I think you should get barbecue sauce and not regular pizza sauce.
Well, I think that the people that like ordering that should eat it, but I'm not gonna try that or think about ordering that. I just stick to what I know.
Now that for me is not appetizing.
That's enough for me, Mike. That's enough for me.
I mean, I think you guys should trust me. I know what I'm talking about when it comes
Next contestant.
I mean, I guess so, because you do work at
I haven't eaten pizza since I was 2 years old, and I could tell you I will never try that.
Okay. I mean, that's valid. Like, you're allowed to say you don't want it, but...
Like, you know what you make. You the chef. You know what you're talking about.
I'm definitely going to ask you more questions about pizza later on when we talk about your job. Everyone bring out your pizza questions for Maddie.
She knows everything about a pizza. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Everything about the pizzas I make.
Yeah, of course. Why would you know about pizzas that somebody else makes? You didn't make it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable. Have a great day. I'm kidding.
So Maddie, I have here like origin question, but Okay, so I'll have here. Why did you join the disc? And I asked Xavier the same thing, but I mean, you can say it's kind of. I mean, we both know why. Why did you join the Discord?
Yeah, I joined the Discord because I asked Brendan if he wanted to play Among Us, and he said, I'm playing with friends already. And I said, oh, okay. And they said, you can play with us if you want. And I said, sure. He didn't tell me that, like, it was people I already knew. Like, I already knew you, Adam, and I already knew Michael. And so, like, I popped in, and I'm like, wait, I know some of these people.
I think I remember hearing Maddie speak, and I'm like, oh my god, is that Maddie?
I was surprised. I was definitely surprised.
Yeah, I was
like,
surprised.
Shit, Maddie again.
It had been. I think it had been like a year or something since like the last time. Yeah. At least a year.
Pretty sure.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
It's
I don't keep deleting all the old servers for no reason.
It's funny how everyone just came back together into this Discord, I guess.
Aww.
I mean, Erin's in there, but she doesn't really talk to him. Doesn't talk.
I mean, she only talks when you summon her.
That's true. At least she like responds to being summoned. Some people don't.
Yeah. I haven't talked to her in a minute. I used to talk to her a lot. And
we were in a Discord together before, like, Michael said something about me deleting servers.
Multiple ones, and I might add. Anytime Adam got bored and he didn't see people chatting the way he wanted them to, he just deleted and made a new one. And he eventually did that too. Everybody just stopped. And then I made this, and it hasn't been deleted because I was the owner, I might add. Because I'm pretty sure when it was inactive, you would have deleted it.
Yeah, but to be fair, like the other.
Maddie cut off.
She literally got dropped. What happened?
Oh no! Oh no! Intermission, everyone.
What happened?
I don't know.
Alright, Maddie's back. Maddie's back.
Wait, I left?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got kicked out.
Wait, did somebody kick her or did she leave?
I don't know.
I'm gonna just take Brendan's rights away anyways. Just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
I think he wanted to join the call though to like.
Nah, screw
yeah, man. Fuck Brendan.
Now I don't even remember what we were talking about.
The Discord, me deleting Discords.
Oh yeah, but like to be fair, there's only like 10 of us, so it wasn't like.
I don't remember all of us. I just remember the main people.
Well, the main people is everyone. That was it.
Yeah, you got a point. It was a small server, yeah. I remember.
Well, like the first one that Adam, the first one I joined that Adam had, there were some other people I remember, but then they all kind of like slowly like
disappeared,
left, and stopped talking.
I don't even remember the first one that you joined.
Because I remember back then we used to play in a lot of Minecraft vanilla servers, and then we would add them to the Discord.
Yeah, so that's how
I met everyone.
Yeah. Minecraft.
We met on Minecraft. The same way we met Xavier on Minecraft.
Yeah, but Xavier was different though.
Oh yeah.
That's where we met him. Because he was Brendan's cousin.
Well, I said, Maddie, how did we meet though? It was through Brendan, right?
Yeah, I met Brendan first, and then I actually remember exactly how it happened because I made like my own little like private server on Mineplex or whatever, and Brendan was in it and we were playing games, and then Brendan said, "I'll be right back," and then like 2 hours later, Brendan finally comes back, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, I forgot that I was playing with you. I was actually playing with my other friends. They're never online." And I was like, "Okay." And then he's like, "Do you want to join his game?" And I was like, "Sure, why not?" So then I joined, and then there was Adam and other people.
Skyped.
And then I got invited to the server so I could like talk in the chat. And then that's how it happened.
How do you meet Michael?
Then I was there from then on.
Bro, I was in the Minecraft thing, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, when we were playing the group.
No, you weren't there in the original one. I didn't meet you for a while.
Oh, I was in the Discord, yeah, because that's when I started playing Minecraft, I think, yeah.
Because
It
I
was Discord most
remember when I met
likely.
Michael too. I met Michael when Adam invited him and then gave him all these like he basically made him a mod, like he had all the privileges. And
Oh
then
yeah, because
Michael was
I
trying to
joined and
convince
I
us all
thought
that he
that was a
he
hacker or
tried to
something.
convince us that he like hacked into the server and
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, like that's
Oh, I
that's
remember.
not what happened."
Because I came in and I'm like, yo, Adam,
Like,
give me all the
that-
rights. 'Cause we used to troll a lot because I remember you guys didn't know me or anything. So I remember I used to troll a lot.
We would do a bunch of random shit.
Yeah, I would do a bunch of random shit.
How
Like
old
I just
were
be
we?
saying some bullshit.
yeah, that's how I met Michael. And then the first time Michael and I ever played Minecraft, it was like Michael, Brennan, Adam, me, and we were all in like this Minecraft server that Brennan made. And I didn't even know for like the longest time that Michael was making a YouTube video during us playing.
Mhm.
And so then like halfway through, I'm like, oh wait, this is gonna be on YouTube? And so then I had to stop being so stupid.
Nah, but it was so funny.
I kind of remember. I don't remember Mike Brandon making the server.
I remember we joined a bunch of random servers, but I do remember that Brendan did make one server.
Yeah.
And
He
it
made
didn't
like a
last very
server.
long.
And it was like this elaborate thing up in the sky, like this little like land up in the sky. And then like you went down to like the underneath, and then there was just like basically like a realm world, like it was just blank.
I remember.
Oh,
And then-
I remember now. Okay.
I remember. Eggy says that it's hard to hear Adam. And Xavier says, I don't think so. So I don't know what to tell you.
Is
bro.
it hard
Either-
to hear me or no?
Yeah, I don't know. So damn, that's crazy. Minecraft really did bring us all together.
Yes, sir.
Then the game died.
I know. We
And,
never play anymore.
Yeah.
We
I mean,
played
not
on that one
bro,
round for
games,
a
though.
while not that long ago.
But I mean, we did play other games though. Like before that's all we played. But like we played GTA with you. We played Among Us with you. And we started playing on a bunch of other games.
GTA was so much fun.
Yeah, we didn't get to do GTA enough with you.
I know, GTA, because like I didn't know what I was doing, so I didn't want to like, I don't know. I didn't want to hold you guys back.
But there's no holding back. It's just having fun. Like I just remember you and Ali went everywhere together, and that show was funny to me for some reason. Like they were
Because
trying to
me and Ali
away
both
from
didn't really
Maddie.
know what to do.
I just remember you running me over, shaking my hand, Maddie. Why would you do
Yes, that was so freaking funny.
that? Roll the clip. No, I'm
showed-
kidding.
Brendan and
I
I
showed
started
off, like-
trolling people there.
Oh yeah, because you
It
guys
was-
got a bunch of money because you're a bunch of hackers. Shaking my hand.
GTA is just like it's most fun when you just don't take it seriously.
Yeah, I might try to do the GTA role playing thing because I don't know. I find those videos funny.
I got on GTA the other day and tried to do like a heist, or not like a heist, but I was trying to sell like my product from my thing.
Drugs,
And,
Maddie. Just say drugs.
Like
Drugs.
drugs. I tried to sell my cocaine. And I kept crashing the plane, so then I just got mad and got off, and that was it. That's the last time I was on GTA.
Well, hopefully we can play.
not-
again.
was
Annoying ass
fun by
music
yourself.
when you be doing a mission. That annoying ass music, bro.
I
Doesn't
take
matter,
my
man.
headphones off. It makes me angry.
That music pisses me off. Like at first it's fine, but for every heist, bro, it's the same little music. You could literally be blowing up a tank and you just hear that in the background. Like,
Do you play
bro,
anything else besides when we played GTA? I mean, I know you don't got
Do-
time.
I don't play many games. Like honestly, I don't play a lot of games that like we could play together, just because like when I have time to play games, I play
Oh,
more of like storyline games. Like
Single player storyline games are goated.
I can't. The Last of Us and stuff. I played that and like, which I mean,
Did you play the
yeah,
second
that's the
one?
kind of stuff I play.
Did you
Yeah.
play the
No,
last
I
one?
didn't even finish the first one. No,
Damn, that shit came out like
I didn't even
2012,
finish the
Maddie.
first one.
are you still big with Red Dead?
But like, I just recently started playing
Makes
because
sense.
when I was when it all came out, I didn't have something to play it on because I didn't start playing games until I could afford to pay for the stuff myself.
Oh, makes sense. Nah, but if you like The Last of Us, I really recommend the Uncharted franchise.
Oh, for sure.
Those games were golden. Story-wise, gameplay-wise, everything's smooth.
Ego asks, games like Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, she got a Switch too.
Right,
That's
you have a
cool.
Switch. Do you have any Switch games that you play?
Yeah, she has a Switch.
Me? I
Yeah.
play?
Yeah, are
Do
you
you
playing
have-
it?
yeah.
Not really, because they're expensive. Like games are
Exactly.
expensive. So
Like
I have
60
like
something
the main.
dollars a pop.
Yeah, like I can't just spend all that money on those games all the time. So like, I only have Mario Kart and Stardew Valley.
Oh,
But
Stardew Valley's pretty cool.
and I have Animal Crossing. I have those three.
Those two games are kind of the same thing. You got two games that are similar.
So you
They
just
are, but like, those are the kind of games I like. I like the gardening and the stuff like that.
Gardening is a big theme. I see it.
I know Ego and Go are big into Animal Crossing.
Yeah, they are. They
I really didn't get into it as
grind.
much as I thought I would.
They grind that fucking game, bro. I'm not even kidding. They grind.
She says to play with you guys.
Literally, he pimped me out. She gave me a bunch of money.
Allie plays too. Allie plays too.
I didn't get into Animal Crossing as much as I thought I would. Like, honestly, I regret even buying the game because, like, the few times I played for like 10 minutes and then I'm like bored.
Like, I think the most I played for it was like 2 days because I was sick and I didn't have anything to do.
Oh, okay. So that have you regretted buying any game? Is that like the one game you regret buying?
Yeah, for sure. If I could go back, I wouldn't buy it.
Damn.
Michael, do you regret buying a game?
So far, the one that I played the least, it's kind of Animal Crossing. I don't regret playing any game. I mean, I enjoy Animal Crossing, but it's a grind. You gotta be like in a right mind state to just keep playing it. I only got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only got 6 games. The game I played the most is Pokemon Sword, Mario Kart, Mario Party's fun. I haven't played Smash, Animal Crossing, or Breath of the Wild as much. But they there. I like Switch games, even though they're OD expensive, and I haven't bought any Switch games because like the games they do have like a lot of content in them.
Other than Switch games, I think the game I most regret having is probably like Skyrim.
Skyrim? Why?
Yeah. It was so, I don't know, man. Like it was so it was easy.
Did you play on
and boring
PC?
in a way? No, I played on Xbox
That's
360.
your problem. That's your problem. On PC, bro, they make the game so much better with all the
Yeah,
mods.
the mods and stuff. Yeah.
I played Breath of the Wild, Skyrim, and it was good as hell because of the mods. Like, it's easy to put them on, and it, like,
I put
adds
some mods.
so much to the
but it
game.
it wasn't that
Console
great for me.
console doesn't even have mods like that. PC mods, on the other hand, for Skyrim are fucking golden, bro. You can literally make the game look like it's 2021. Yeah. Breath of the Wild is fun. It's hard to grind sometimes. Aggie, you're addicted to that
Too
fucking
fun on
game,
PC.
bro. I went in all their islands on them. They put hours into that fucking Animal Crossing game. They be wild.
No, I know they did. For sure. They're always talking about it.
Ali restarted, bro, and she already has a big ass fucking build.
I wish I had time to just like play games, but like it's like if I know I have time to play a game, I want to play a game that I know I'm gonna really enjoy playing. So it's like I hardly ever even start new games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, basically, you have that dilemma of like, I call it the Netflix dilemma, that you have everything there, but you don't know what you want to pick to play.
Yeah, I don't want to waste my time playing something that I won't like if I could use my time to play games that I know I do.
I respect that. Me, sadly, I only got time to play games when I'm like streaming them, which sucks, but sometimes though, I have a little bit of time to just grind on a little game I like, and it's fun.
You know, I was so grateful to not have to like take any time off work. You know, not like a whole lot of time when COVID first started, but like at the same time, I was kind of like jealous of everyone that did get to just like
Yeah, same.
do whatever.
Oh, God, bro, if we could go back in time, I'm going. I'm leaving. Like that, there was no point to being essential at all.
I'm so annoyed because my computer was broken the whole time during COVID, and everyone was just playing. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, I could have been playing this whole time.
I wish I could have stayed at home during the whole pandemic. Don't even
beginning of COVID was when I was working the absolute most because like so many people were out because they were like, you know, taking time to protect themselves and their family. But like I just didn't really have that option, so like I stayed because I could and they needed me. So like I was working like so many hours every week because like there were shifts where there was literally like 3 of us there and it was insane trying to do everything, but it was also very slow because no one was going out. So it was a weird time in the beginning of COVID, but I do wish that I would have gotten some time to just like
Nah, if low-key, if I could go back in time, I'd deadass quit my job and just chill. Because these people did absolutely nothing and got everything. Like essential workers were only essential when they needed them, and they're not essential anymore. So yeah.
Yeah,
I never really felt like an essential worker just because like I mean like making pizzas I wouldn't consider essential, but like my boss
if you worked during the pandemic, you were essential, but now that everything is opening up again, you're not essential. You're just a regular good old worker. That's how they do
now
it.
there's barely anybody with COVID in the hospital. Actually, people like the nurses and stuff take it a little too casually now too. Supposedly, I heard somewhere there was like, I think it was a transporter. They had a patient that had COVID and the nurse didn't tell them. And the nurse was like talking to their friends and they're like, oh, I didn't tell them. They're kind of upset with me for me not telling them. And they're like, I don't care. I work with COVID people all the time. They can have COVID.
The thing is that when it first came out, they didn't have a way to treat it. Now that they know how to deal with it, they just don't care. They see it as another thing.
Yeah.
I still think that she should have told someone because like some people, I mean, they get really worried about it. So I would rather like them just be able to take care of themselves how they want to.
They should say something.
Yeah, I feel like they should have said something too.
So I mean, we were kind of next to the career question, but I'll get to that in the next one. Do you have any goals in your life, Maddie? Or what do you see yourself doing in a few years?
In a few years, I mean, honestly, right now, what I'm kind of wanting to do is like go into like real estate or something. I think, I don't know why, but I just feel like that would be like the best fit for me because like I love people, I love talking to people, and I want to be able to make my own schedule. And
that's smart.
I don't know.
Because real estate it's a lot of opportunities, and they be making bread.
Yeah, for sure, if you're good at it.
Yeah, but like you said, you like talking to people, so you would be good at it.
I think real estate is good too.
Yeah.
You pretty much control how much money you get by how much effort you put in.
Yeah, really. I don't know. I think that's my goal right now is to do that. But I don't know. Plans can change.
Do it, Maddie. You can do it.
Are you doing Are you in school right now? I already know, but just asking.
Well, yeah, I am. But I'm considering taking a semester off and like really trying to work because I want to move out.
Oh yeah, you told me.
But like I don't know. I mean it's too late kind of now to take a semester off now. So I'll probably just go ahead and do this one, but like I don't know. I am in school, but I don't know if I'll stay in school.
I mean, if you do real estate, like you said, you just gotta take a real estate test. So.
Yeah, you don't even really need, you don't need.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you don't need college or any of that. You just literally take a big hard-ass test that has like 100 questions.
college is basically a backup for me for if the whole real estate thing doesn't work out, then I have something and I don't have to start from scratch.
Smart.
What are you studying
Always
right
have a
now?
plan, bro.
Business.
Oh, okay. But that's good. Now you're studying business.
Yeah, because that can be used for a lot of different things.
Man, that's smart. That's an actual degree that like you need to go to college for.
Yeah, but I think I'm only gonna go. I don't know if I want to go for my associates or bachelor's. I haven't decided. I'm just seeing how it goes.
What you gotta do, see how it goes and see where you end up.
I remember you mentioned owning a pizzeria. What happened to that?
I kind of observed my bosses a lot and realized how stressful it is. Like, I feel so bad for them. Like, when someone calls in, like on a Saturday night, or 2 people call in, then I just see them come in and they have to bring their 2 daughters. Like, their daughters are like 4 and 2. So, like, these kids are just like running around and they want to go home, or they're really tired, or then their parents, have to tell them to go back to the office because, they can't be in the kitchen. And it's just like, I don't know if I want to like have a life like that where like any moment I can just have to pick up my family and go into work and like give up my night. I don't know. It just seems
I mean, when you're a business owner, basically that business is everything. So they gotta like, that business is their entire schedule. It's crazy.
I wouldn't like that.
I don't think I would either. I think I don't want to have to just all of a sudden get up and go like that, because it happens all the time.
Their businesses make so much money, they just have that shit on autopilot. They just have a bunch of people handling everything for them. I mean, it just depends. Small business, there's a bunch of different stuff. But that's stressful as hell. I wouldn't do it.
I mean, the restaurant I work for, it's been there for almost 50 years, and it's not anywhere near like that, like I mean, it's successful, but I think it's successful because the owners have always been so on hand or hands-on with it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like my free time. I don't want to get called if I'm not.
Yeah, because nobody calling you and you have to go in. So,
yeah, like if you own the place, like it's not like you can just be like, oh, sorry, figure it out.
Yeah, you have to be there.
I think I would hate that. I think I'd regret it. And then if you put all that money into something like that, it's like, you better enjoy it.
Yeah, you better get your money back.
Yeah, you're being offered to pretty much own the place, right?
I mean, not that one, but like they're planning on expanding to make more. There used to be more. Like at one point there was like 7 of them, and now we're the only one. But there used to be one in Japan and like all over Indiana. Yeah, they had one in Japan. Like on like some of the old shirts, like for the place I work, it would say like Indy and Japan. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, it was big a while ago, but the owners are saying like they make more money now with just having one than they ever did with being so big. It's like they're more successful now than they were before.
You don't even that. Like if you own a business and you have one in Indiana and you live in Indiana, what the fuck are you doing in Japan, bro? Like you taking a flight every time there's something wrong with the business. They were probably young and just wanted stuff.
I haven't heard much about the location, about how it was with the location in Japan, but
that had to be cool as hell though, being able to say you got a pizza place in Japan.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think. Well, obviously everyone must have picked it up by now, but you work in a pizzeria place.
Yeah. For sure they know. You don't gotta ask her. Maddie, where do you work at? Nah, let me stop.
Yeah, man, you tell us exactly where.
No,
there's
actually,
been a few instances still talking about it where I almost say the name, but
Well, you guys can have your pizza questions now.
Pizza questions with Maddie, brought to you by the Crack Podcast.
What's it like working in a pizza place? I mean, it's obviously stressful. You're saying, right?
It gets so stressful. Like it's really stressful when like people are there's a lot of like mess ups, because then you just have like, and if it's busy, so then you have all these people that are angry because their food was messed up, and then you have all these people angry that it's taking so long to get their food. And I mean, this is like with any food place, but like when it's such a small like business, you know, people expect more from you for some reason than they do from like a place like McDonald's. Like people obviously
They
still
don't
get
hold them
mad. They're like, oh, it's just
accountable at all.
McDonald's. It's like, oh, it's just McDonald's. Like you can't expect them to get it right every time. But like from there, it's like someone like didn't get their cheese sauce and they're calling and they're mad, like so mad. And we're like, I mean, we can give you like a free order of breadsticks next time or something. Like, I don't know what you want us to do. We're really sorry you didn't get it. But like, they'll be so mad. Like, they want to talk to the owners about this 50-cent cheese sauce.
Nah, bro, people are cheap as hell, bro. It's annoying. That's why I stopped working fast food, because like angry people and food just don't mix, bro. People are annoying as hell and they feel entitled to everything.
Yeah, that's why I never got into fast food either.
You worked at a pizza place one time, didn't you, Alan?
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that.
Exactly.
Yeah, it wasn't for long. It was like 5 months or something like that.
Nah, but you worked at a fast food place.
You told me about that. You told me about that when I first got my job.
Yeah. Wait, was that? Oh no, it was a long time ago. I started working there when I worked there when I was 16, I think. Yeah.
Called working fast food.
Yeah, and I worked there for a little bit, and then I dipped.
He did the race.
I started working at my restaurant when it was like a week and a half after I turned 15.
Damn, man, you still there today? That's the dedication.
I know, right? Holy shit.
That's cool that like she likes her job.
Did you work part-time there or full-time right from the beginning?
Oh, I worked part-time. When you're 15, your hours are so like
it's illegal to work full-time, Adam.
I know,
you can't even be out at night
I know
unless
how
you're like
hard Maddie works.
Stupid how restricted your hours are. The owners got like fined for having me. I will be the last 15-year-old ever hired there because like they said it was way more of a hassle than it was worth.
Jesus,
and they didn't usually hire 15-year-olds anyways, but because my brother worked there for so long and he was so like well respected that they were like, oh, what the heck, we'll hire her. And then they were like, oh, we shouldn't have done this.
Damn.
Because over here you can start working when you're like 13, 14. At least in my
but
town.
like you can only work for like 3 hours at a time, so it's just like
not for where I'm at.
I think over here you can work for like 4 hours or 5.
Seriously?
Yeah, at least when I was
there. The hours?
When I was there, I worked like 8 hours.
When you're 14 or 15 here and you have a job, you can only work for 3 hours at a time, and you can't work past 7 p.m.
That's retarded.
Like,
I mean, the 7 p.m. thing is still a thing over here, but like the hour thing is not a thing.
I think
I mean, like 3 hours, and you're only allowed to work 15 hours a week. So it's like, I mean, I guess that makes sense since you can only work 3 hours at a time. So that's 5 days a week to even get that. But like, I mean,
I don't know. I was working 5 hours for full time.
For full time?
Like 5 days, 5 hours.
No. Actually, they changed it. You can't work unless you're 16, and you could work if you're like 14 over here, but like you gotta do it like during summertime or whatever.
No,
that's why I was
summertime.
working. That's why like back then I used to work during the summer when I was like 13, 14.
Michael just worked illegally.
No, I worked legally, bro. I worked during the summer.
You said 8 hours.
I mean, it wasn't 8 hours.
Days was it?
It was like from 7 to 12, bro. That's small as hours.
And
it was only during the summer.
Only during the summer.
Yeah.
But you were still 13, 14. Like, that's oof.
It's the city hired me, bro. That was a government shit. What do you mean? I'm pretty sure the government knows what's legal and what's not, bro.
Government's doing illegal stuff on Michael.
Yeah, sure, bro. Sure. I just read everything that Eggy said, and like that sounds annoying as hell. That if your parents have a business, they gotta bring you there every time.
Yeah, I'm reading what Eggy is saying too.
That's crazy.
Oof.
Couldn't be me though.
My boss, she was raised like that too, like because her dad owned the place, and she said like all the time. Like, she was always there in the office with like her sisters and stuff. And like, I just feel like, because the office in my work is so small, like I can't believe, because she has 2 sisters, so there'd be like 3 of them all in that back office. And
it's a family tradition at that point, because her daughters are doing the same thing.
It's a family thing, you know? Everyone just passes it down.
There you go. Go there and get your pizza. Just don't go in the office and you find a bunch of little kids. It's a pizza.
The owner's daughter, when she was like 2, she used to like wander around there a lot. And there was this one time where she wandered up to the front counter by herself, and the phone rang, and she just picked it up, and we're all like running up there to try and get it from her. She was like, she just picked it up and she said hello. And like, I can't even believe she got up there past everyone. Like, I don't even know how she did it.
And she already wants to start working. Damn. Enjoy your childhood. They don't understand.
Have you ever wanted to work somewhere else?
Oh,
or
yeah.
She just speaks it with you.
I've thought about quitting a lot. I've thought about getting a different job a lot.
It's because of the
like,
customers and the stress, right?
Yeah, but they treat me like so well there. The owners do. I mean, I get paid vacation, and I mean, there's not going to be any other place that hires me right now and where I'll get paid vacation right away. I mean, 2 weeks of paid vacation, you know, like
that's good as hell for a small business. I'm not even know.
Right?
2 full weeks of paid vacation.
Yeah.
That's
and
good.
If
That's really
I don't use it, then I just get an extra check at the end of the year. So
that PTO becoming crazy.
It just, I mean, it wouldn't be smart for me to get a different job, honestly.
I mean, if you're making your money and you're comfortable where you're at.
I mean, if you like the people, I guess it's not. Yeah, because you could go to a different job and you might not like the people, so. You're fine, right?
Some of the people don't like me, though.
Yeah, but like, they're not supposed to like you. You're there to work and get paid.
I guess, but like, then if like you don't get along with people, it's miserable.
Yeah. I literally worked my job and I didn't talk to anyone for like 3 months. I don't care for people.
I'm the same way.
I only talk when I have to when I'm working. Because to me, a job is just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just whatever. I'm just there to get paid and do my job. I don't care about nothing.
To get his cash. I mean, I talk to people a little bit, but not really.
Nah, that was when I started. Now I like to talk to everybody there, but like,
okay,
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm there to get paid. I don't care about no drama. I don't care that your wife cheated on you. I don't care about nothing, bro. Unless I'm getting paid, bro, I don't care.
What I like about my work is we all know each other like so well. Like so like at the end of the night when we're all like doing dough together, that's like the time where everyone just kind of like spills stuff and we all just talk and like find out like the little things about each other. So like, I mean, you get really close working there. We're all super close.
I hear so much drama at my job.
That's what happens with fast food places, bro, because it used to be the same for me when I was a slave back in the day.
Co-ass, is there is there a co-worker you guys don't like?
I already answered.
For sure. There's one particular manager who she only works during the summer, but you know, it just so happens to be summer right now.
Oh, so you're on their stuff?
What does she do?
She's like, she has it in her head that she's just supposed to be like observing people, like not actually working. Like the thing about managers at my job, like just because you're a manager doesn't mean you don't work. Like managers do the most work. They're constantly in the kitchen, like doing
That's
stuff.
How it should be.
Hard.
Prepping, looking at people, making sure they're doing the right thing. You basically work more than what you're supposed to if you were just a regular worker. You're a manager.
Yeah, but like you're not just like out there like checking on everyone. You're like actually in it. Like you wouldn't be able to tell that they're really a manager because they're like making food just like everyone else. Like that's how it is when you're a manager there. But like this particular girl has gotten it into her head that she can just go sit in the office during her whole shift and just come out occasionally. So like
What's she
she
doing?
sits in the office.
Why is she getting paid to do nothing?
I don't know. So like there was a brief period of time when she first came back when like the owners and I were talking, and they said they put up a camera in the office and that they were gonna take off all the hours that she spent sitting back there doing nothing from her check.
Ain't
But I
about to get
highly
paid
doubt.
then. Just not gonna
I
get
wish they
paid then.
would have. I highly doubt they actually did it just because she still does it.
Damn, that's crazy.
Well, why?
I used to have
why
a
wouldn't they
manager
just
like
fire her or something?
I used to
What'd
have
you
a
say?
manager like
Why
that.
don't they just replace?
I don't know. Like no one gets fired from there. Like there have been only like a handful of people that have ever been fired from my work.
Damn, what the fuck did they do if nobody gets fired and there was a handful of people that got fired?
Exactly.
In the time that
Jesus.
I've worked there was only one person that they even came close to firing. And like what happened was, so like this guy, he was like in college and he came to work, and like while he was being trained, he kept like just like wandering off to the dining room to watch whatever like sports was on the TV, or like he would like just pull out his phone and get on his phone and have headphones in while you're trying to tell him how to do what he's supposed to do. And so like the boss was actually gonna fire him, and he called him into the office, tell him that he was fired. But then when the guy came into the office, he goes, "Yeah, I actually wanted to talk to you. This isn't gonna work out." And so then like he didn't even have to fire him because the guy quit.
Damn. I mean,
Bruh.
so he really just quit before he got fired. That's what he's smart though.
Yeah, like that was like the one time since I've worked there that anyone even came close to being fired.
I mean, he did get fired, but he left. He didn't know you.
He probably felt it coming, and he was like, you know, I quit.
No, you. He pulled out
It
that
was just-
fucking reverse Uno card out of his ass.
I mean, like from his very first day, he just did not want to do shit, and I was just like, "What the hell? Like, you're
What's the point of getting a
22."
job? You're not gonna be working.
It was just very bizarre that someone just. I don't even know how he got hired.
It's funny
Because
as
they
hell.
are picky about who they hire. So my boss told me like a story of like when she was like interviewing someone a while ago,
Mhm.
and like at the end of the interview, she's like, "All right, well, you got the job," and then he goes, "Awesome. Can I get a free pizza?"
Bruh.
And then she said,
That's how you
actually,
got
this
fired.
isn't gonna work out." Yeah, she
Bruh.
like literally right after she told him that he had the job and he asked that, she said that actually this isn't gonna work out. Never mind. And he was like,
Stupid
"No,
as
wait, I'm
hell.
sorry."
Like, you gotta finesse it. You gotta work there for a little bit. Make sure the owners know you. Be nice to them.
I get a
Well,
free
I
Do
mean,
your
pizza.
job, work hard,
you
and
do
then boom,
get
you got
a-
free pizza.
Well, you get a free meal after every shift or like during every shift, whatever. And
Like your lunch.
you know,
break
but like
or
obviously we're not. But like he had just had his interview and he was already asking for free food. Like he was gonna be one of those people that's constantly trying to like sneak food or get more food than what he's allowed to get or
Yeah,
whatever. So
they don't
she
need
was like,
that.
never mind.
Because the thing is, for small businesses, they can't have too many people doing that. But like for big businesses, like where I work, like franchises and shit, they literally do not give a fuck. I remember I used to take whatever I
Yeah.
wanted and nobody cared.
Michael, you said you had a manager you didn't like. Who was it? What happened there?
Oh, it was just a manager that was just like Maddie's. That like basically they clocked in for the shift and they just stayed doing nothing in the office, you know, and just chilling, doing
Everyone
nothing
talks shit.
whatsoever. And then there's cameras where I used to work at in the office. So the motherfucker just used to go to the stock room and check items back there for 9 hours.
Bruh.
He got fired though. And I will never forget that day. That shit was funny as fuck.
That's
He
good.
really they tried to take away the key and he started crying, telling them that no, like he needs this job, this and that. And yeah, he got fired and I laughed at his
You
face
need
because
the
he was a
job that's not
bitch.
working.
It was like a bitch, so I kind of laughed at his face. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Good
glad
guys.
I'm glad at my job the managers are actually on the floor and doing stuff. So that's good.
Yeah, my new job too. They be on it. They be on
They're
everybody.
working with beside you.
They work around. They like walk around. They work with everybody. They make
That's
sure
good.
everybody's doing what they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Man, that's what a manager's supposed to do, bro.
Exactly. Everyone kind of hates one of my managers though. Well, he's not a manager. I guess he's a supervisor. But I don't know. I feel like it's fine, but everyone has some drama with him. Some girls think he acts weird around them. I mean, maybe he does. I just never seen it. So, they say he's weird.
I feel like you can't accurately speak on that one because you're not a girl, so he doesn't act like
I
that.
mean, yeah, I can.
Because I personally know what it's like when like everyone likes one guy, but then like he's always just weird around girls, and then but everyone else is like, no, he's great.
I mean, they say he's weird, but I mean, I think it's just the way he's like kind of patronizing with this ways he says stuff. I don't know. I feel like he's trying to be friends with people, and then I don't know, it comes off not that nice because he's a manager.
I mean, I don't think you're supposed to like your managers, bro. Like, there's some that you might like, but like they're just there to make sure that you're doing your job.
I think you're supposed to respect your manager, not
yeah,
like them.
But like they're not your friend or whatever.
Yeah, they're
just
not
there
your
to make sure you're
friend.
doing your job.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people don't like managers, because they probably got their attention called and they're like mad about it. Because people are petty as hell for no reason.
Ego asks, is there something you've learned about yourself while working?
I don't know. Probably, but like
Probably.
I mean, I kind of like I got my ADHD diagnosis from working because when I was in therapy, I was constantly talking about how difficult of a time I had at work with certain things, and my therapist was like, "It sounds like you have ADHD," and that was the first time I had ever really thought about it. And of course, I was like, "No, I don't, not me." But then she's like, "Well, what would you think about like doing a test?" So then I like had to go in for testing, and then like they were like, "Oh yeah, you have ADHD. You've got it bad."
Damn. And she said you got it bad.
Yeah, that was literally like the words. Like after the test, I just remember the person just like turning away from their desk and looking at me and just smiling, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you've got it bad."
That's crazy.
And I was like, "Oh, all
what
right."
What are you struggling with at work?
I make the dumbest mistakes because I just have the hardest time. Like, so there have been multiple times where, so like at sandwich counter, you're in charge of so much stuff, and like, so like I'll start doing a sandwich, but then I'll forget I have a pasta on the stove. So like there would be so many times where like I would just boil this pasta for like so freaking long, and then I had to start all over because like the noodles are literally just like mush.
Different times and everything. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Or like I would just mix up tickets on pizzas when I would do like ovens and stuff and like cutting pizzas, because I would look at the ticket and then I would cut the pizza, but then after I'd cut the pizza I'd just reach up and grab where I thought the ticket was, and I wouldn't take the time to like read it. And so like it was just a lot of these like little mistakes because my brain was just like not thinking about it. But like after I got my diagnosis, they started like going over like what aspects I probably like, well, when they were asking me the questions is when I kind of realized that I probably did, just because like it made more sense as I was hearing what they were asking.
I mean, are you doing better now at work? Are you taking a medication for that?
I took medication for a while, but I didn't like it.
You learned how to control it without it, did you?
Yeah, I mean, what helped really was knowing that I had it, because when you don't know you have it, you kind of just are hard on yourself. Like, you're like, come on, like, why can't I get this, you know? Or like, why do I keep like doing this? So it's easier when you understand like why you're doing things to then avoid doing things. Like, I know I have to pay more attention with certain things, and I've like learned to like adapt around it more because I actually know about it.
I mean, it worked. You're a manager now. You're moving up. Also, Ali said hi, and she said, "I love you, Maddie."
Oh, I love Ali. She's so sweet.
Hey, Makai, welcome to the stream.
I need facts about monkeys, Makai.
Yes, I'm not ignoring everyone in chat. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to
We're multitasking out here. We're listening to Maddie. We're listening to
I want to
chat.
listen to Maddie and put my full attention on Maddie.
Yeah, me too. When she was talking, that's why I didn't want to cut her off. I'm just listening.
Oh, jeez. Don't feel free to not listen.
Everything
I
you're saying
ramble.
is
No,
into
I'm
us.
listening. That's the point. We're talking to you.
Every word, man.
I just want
We
everyone to
listen.
know that I'm not ignoring them. That's just, it's for the podcast.
Getting into all of my diagnoses is not a good subject because I can sit and ramble about them forever.
Let's
Good.
get into
Like,
your
after-
diagnosis.
Dive right into it. 5 hours later.
After
Now let me.
every diagnosis I've ever gotten, I'm always like the biggest advocate about it. Like, yeah, you should get tested, or like the one thing for me was like when I found out I was like vitamin D deficient, and like it like was such an improvement when I started taking a supplement. Then like everyone would be like, yeah, I'm really tired, and I'm like, oh my god, maybe I have like low vitamin D,
Oh
or
my
like
God.
they'll be like my legs really hurt. And I'll be like, maybe I have low vitamin D, you should get tested. And just like everyone, I'd just be like, yeah, you should get it tested. Because like I'd never like knew that was even a thing. But then
That's
that like helped
funny,
me
bro.
so much.
I think I'm
I'm an
definitely low
advocate.
vitamin D. I'm pretty sure I was told that before, dude.
Okay. I don't
Like,
know why. When
I
Maddie
didn't
said it sounded okay, but when Adam says it, I thought it was something gay.
No.
So, yeah.
No, because I don't get enough sunlight, so like
You don't get no vitamin D, Adam, yeah?
I need that vitamin D, Michael.
Somebody clip that. Thank you. Adam needs vitamin D. Clip of the year. Let's go.
I get tired quick. Like, well, not I don't get tired quickly. It's just like,
I know.
I get sore quickly, I guess.
Oh, yeah? I'm built different.
Yeah,
So,
when I
don't
get too
get
much
tired
vitamin
unless I
D,
want
I
to
get
get
sore.
tired. I only get tired when I want to get tired. I could go the whole day without stopping.
Yeah, you don't need vitamin D.
I-
You don't need any vitamins.
Nah, bro.
But,
I mean,
like,
vitamins are
when
important,
I-
but I don't need it.
I had known that I was like vitamin D deficient for like a long time, but I was like, oh, it's just a vitamin, like it's not that big of a deal. And then like finally like I got like a blood draw, and they're like a normal level is like 40 to 50, and mine was like 11. And like my
Damn.
doctor was like freaking out. She was like, your poor bones, like please just take it. So I was like, all right, fine. So then I took it once, and like the next morning I woke up at like 7 in the morning, like wide awake, fully refreshed, and like my legs felt like so much stronger. It was insane, like the difference from just taking it one time. I was like,
That's good,
geez, I've been
though.
missing out.
She been living life without the vitamin D. But everything changed now that she gets the vitamin D. Let's go, bro.
That's her
Maddie said
message for today.
for
You
vitamin
gotta
D.
get that vitamin D.
Everybody get
I
that
always-
vitamin D.
That's gonna be my motto.
Vitamin D for life. Let's go. That's cool. I think that I only had problems with like my body not making something. Like when I was a kid, I needed like a lot of calcium. Like I used to have to take like the fucking calcium from like the tablets
Mhm.
because I needed it because like my bones were weak or some shit. I like my they grinded against like my legs or some stupid shit. So I just started taking calcium when I was a kid. I never had to take it again. So yeah.
I don't really feel like I had to take vitamins as a kid. I mean, my mom wanted us to, but I never really took any vitamins, to be honest. Until I got
only
older, I
took
needed
calcium.
vitamin D. Yeah.
Yeah, vitamin D is very important, especially for you, Ali.
Wait, what?
nothing, bro.
As a kid, I was I had to take a lot of supplements because I was growing so fast that my body wasn't able to like keep up with it, and so like I had to take stuff.
I'm only laughing because Alan is laughing. I don't actually find it
That's
funny.
just funny because knowing how tall you are. Oh shit!
She
Maddie disappeared
disconnected.
again. Oh, there you go.
Oh, she's back.
Oh.
Whether you leave and come back, you're leaving us.
All right, now time to take Co's rights. Co kicked her down.
Hey man, I didn't know that was so hard. Damn, that means I
I
took
think-
Brendan's right away for no reason.
I think okay, so like when a train just went by, and last time I got like was out, it was when the train went by. I think when the train goes by, my like signal drops.
Shoot, it disconnects. It might did not let me stop. That sucks.
But yeah, I think it's the train that makes my connection drop.
Just such as the cables, bro. The train takes.
Damn, what was I gonna ask you? Shit, I forgot.
Look at the script. The script.
No, it wasn't in the script. It was an off question.
Going off script. Oh my god, I'm just learning how to talk. Let's go,
bruh.
No,
right,
monotone voice.
I guess I'll just stick to the script.
Nah, say what you wanted to say with your big boy chest.
No, but I don't remember.
Well, remember then, because we want to know now.
We're gonna be here for a while.
I got time.
Everyone that watches me knows I have very bad memory.
Yeah, we know, bro.
No, I'm just gonna move on.
Wow, you see this, Maddie? He can't be bothered to remember.
It was something about. Oh wait, yeah. So you have like you take your vitamins in the morning?
I take them whenever I remember.
Oh.
Damn.
What vitamins do you take besides D?
What are you saying? Besides the D, what else do you take?
Right now, I'm just taking my Darwin, and I'm taking an iron supplement and something else I can't remember right now. But I think maybe that's it. I don't know. I have like a prescription for like a multivitamin.
Oh.
The train passed by. The train passed by. No, Maddie, the train took her. Oh my god. The train passed by again.
Long train.
Yeah. Well, there. Pause.
Maddie, you okay?
Yeah, Maddie, did the train hit you? I think the train hit
Did the train hit me?
Yeah.
They kicked you out again.
Why?
Yeah,
Do I sound like really?
No,
Again?
it kicked you out. Yeah, it kicked you out.
Oh my gosh. Maybe I should move to like a different part of my house.
Yeah, that's right.
How's it kicking you out?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, Maddie,
hang on. I'll move.
Okay.
She moves, she kicks her out again. Melody, stop.
How's everyone in the chat doing?
I hope everybody's having a great night, day, morning, or afternoon.
Yes. It should be nighttime for everyone.
Nah, there's people in different time zones. It's not nighttime for Ali.
The color of bald. Okay.
May reveal itself. What the fuck is that?
It's probably a
monkey. That's a monkey. Yeah, it is. It's a fucking bald monkey, bro. Motherfucker don't got hair in his head, but he got hair everywhere else.
You just got home.
I'm glad you got home, Ali. What are you eating?
Elko, the reason why I wanted to switch is because you can barely see the chat on the screen because of the white profile picture you got.
I love a hater, bro. He made Maddie change her name when she didn't need to, and now he's trying to move Co, bro. Shaking my head, bro. Shaking my head. You a hater, Ali. You a hater, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
How about Maddie instead?
So how's your day today?
Maddie disappeared.
Nah, she's back. Back again.
Can you guys hear me better?
Yes. Hopefully the train can't get you there. Let's go. Maddie's back.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Well, we can move on to the next question. So for the next section of the podcast, I do have family, because usually I don't know, we end up, ever since Ali's podcast we started having that subject, we just talk about family.
Yeah, I realized that it's a recurring theme.
Yeah, but I don't want to bring up the same questions either. Well, I don't really have any specific question here, but what's your family situation like, I guess? Because I mean, I know kind of, but just explain for everyone here, I guess.
Hey, Maddie.
I don't know. How do you have siblings? Oh, you're mute, Maddie.
Yeah, you're mute, Maddie.
Yeah, I know I am. But I think it's because I'm cutting out again, so I don't want to.
Oh.
But it's a family. Tell us everything about your family, Maddie. Your social security number, all of that. Hello?
What'd you say?
Family. Damn, wait, is she talking but like she's muted? What? How does that happen?
We're having technical difficulties. Yeah.
You guys are breaking up so bad for me.
Family. Topic. Go. What about now? Did that cut out?
No.
Okay, so yeah, we're at the part where Adam asks you about your family.
My family? Oh, geez. Well, I have 4 older siblings. And
So you're the youngest?
they're a lot older. Huh?
So you're the youngest? Out of
Yes. No, out of 5.
4? Oh.
Oh.
I'm the 5th.
Damn.
Yes. I have 4 older siblings, 3 brothers and a sister. My oldest brother is almost 38. So it's like almost a 20-year difference.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
Yeah. Talk, but like he's there. He's there.
That's good to know.
Well, how does it feel to be the youngest?
Right now, I mean, it doesn't really affect me that much anymore because none of my siblings, well, my sister now lives with me, but like normally none of my siblings live with me anymore.
Oh, she basically chilling.
So you're kind of raised like an only child, pretty much?
Yeah, I guess you could say like half of my childhood I had 2 brothers at home, and then like from, I think my brother moved out when I was 14, 15 maybe. No, I think I was 15.
I mean, it makes sense.
Honestly,
They've grown as man and your life is his beginning. They moving on while you're starting life. That's crazy. That's a big year difference. 30? And she was like, damn.
Yeah, did your mom have
My
you guys young?
My oldest brother, she did. My oldest brother, she had when she was 17. And then me, she didn't have me until she was 36.
Wow.
So, like...
That's a big gap. 17, 36? Jesus. That's a big gap.
Yeah, kinda.
But she's still young as hell, though, for a parent. 36 is young to have a kid. But so is 17.
Not really. Because, I mean, now my mom's 55.
But there's people that have a kids at, like, when they're, like, older than 30.
They say that, like, as a woman, you're not supposed to have a kid past the age of 35.
Really? I thought it was
But
like 40.
a lot of people still do it, though.
Yeah, like, after 35, you start running into, like, potential, like, problems. Not really problems, but, like, the family of the people I work for, she has an aunt that had a kid when she was 37, and because she was 37, her son was born with Down syndrome, and so like you kind of run into those kinds
37?
of scenarios when you have kids older. As a woman, for guys it doesn't matter.
Yeah. We can keep pumping.
Bust the nut. Yes, sir.
We're just nut machines.
Yeah, bro. We nut machines, bro. We get milked.
All right.
Oh, cause mom had her when she was 38. Damn,
man. That's crazy.
What's your mom like?
My mom, she's an she's a social person who thinks she's antisocial. Like,
What a description.
like she always says, "Oh, I'm fine being by myself," but the second she's by herself for like more than a couple of hours, she's texting me or calling me, "When are you coming home? Are you gonna be home for dinner? We can watch a movie tonight." Like, she definitely doesn't like to be alone, but she thinks she does.
That cancels that out, man. She's not really antisocial if she wants social interaction.
I mean,
No.
is it just with you or was it other people?
She thinks she's in. I mean, I guess more so she's like that with me. Like, she ignores a lot of her friends, but like when it comes to me, she always wants me around.
Then that's
I don't
different.
know why,
Bro.
but
That's different.
I guess. I don't know. My mom was raised like very like Catholic and in a strict household.
Yeah.
So like she has a hard time because like now, like when she was young, everything was so strict for her, but then in like high school she like rebelled and met my dad.
Yeah, 17.
My dad was the bad influence boyfriend. Like, she told me my grandpa put like boards over the windows of her bedroom because my dad used to sneak over.
Damn.
And they used to remove the boards and then like put them back up when he left.
Oh, jeez.
So, like,
That was
it was like,
savage, bro.
mom had to, like,
I wouldn't stop
Like,
it.
I gotta get in here, bro.
Yeah, bro. You gotta get in there, boy. That wouldn't stopping me.
My
That's some
mom-
zombie apocalypse shit.
she had the exact opposite of like of teenage years than I did. Like, for her, everything was super strict and her parents disagreed with everything she did, and she was constantly rebelling. Like, she started smoking cigarettes when she was 14 and like
Jesus.
going out and partying. Like, that was my mom. But then like there's me where like anytime I spend not at home, I'm usually working. So
But you know, time changes. Things are different. And since
yeah,
like, I feel like parents that had a kid when they were young are different than parents that have a kid when they're like 30.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they already went through it, so they know what they gotta
You're
do.
the youngest too.
Time changes them.
well, my mom was also very sick while I was growing up, for many reasons. Like, she was very sick physically, but also like mentally. Like, my mom, you know, had a problem with like alcohol and stuff. So like everything kind of like the way she was sick physically very much so worked negatively against her like alcoholism. So it was a very bad mix for me growing up. But like she's doing okay now, I think.
What does she
think?
have? Or
What'd you say, Adam?
what does she have? I mean, I know, but what was wrong?
Well, I mean, it's kind of so like since she started smoking so young, and like she was overweight for a lot of like her, like after she had me, she kind of like got overweight and stuff, and so like her body kind of just basically started shutting down. She developed like COPD and like congestive heart failure, and like all this went undiagnosed for so long because like our doctor sucked. And she just kept getting worse and worse, and like that was making her want to drink because she just felt so like horrible all the time. Like, I remember when like it got really bad when I was in like middle school, and she would like drive me to school and stuff, and like in the mornings she literally would be like falling asleep on the way because like she was, oh, I forgot to mention, she also has sleep apnea that was uncontrolled but was diagnosed. She knew she had it. But like, so she was very, very tired and sick all the time.
Oh,
and
okay, that's what that is. Okay.
So it was just not a very happy time for my mom.
That doctor sounds like a bitch. Like, some
He
doctors don't know how to
was.
do their job, bro. Like, how you gonna just malpractice is crazy out here, bro.
It was like when I was there when my mom was in the hospital and everything, and they were like talking about all this, and they're like explaining everything that she has. Like, I'm like, we didn't know about any of this. Like, she wasn't diagnosed with any of these problems, and they're so bad to the point where they weren't even sure she was gonna like live. And so it was just made me so angry about my doctor. because
I
like
would have been angry
for years,
too.
Yeah.
yeah, because like for years and years, like my mom would go to her and be like, please help me, like I can't stay awake. And then my doctor would be like, well, use your sleep apnea machine. And my mom's like, okay, but I can't. Every time I go to sleep with it on, I take it off and I don't even realize. And so like there were all these little solutions that my doctor could have helped my mom with that she just wouldn't do. Like she would say, oh, okay, we'll just lose weight then. But then my mom's like, I can't lose weight. Like I literally diet and I try to exercise, but I can't. Like it got so
One
bad
of
that
those
like
doctors that blamed everything on being fat when in reality there's something
yeah.
else besides that. That doctor's stupid as hell.
I mean, how is my mom supposed to lose weight when before she went to the hospital, she couldn't even walk to the end of the driveway to like go get the trash can? Like, and our driveway is not long. Like, we live in a subdivision, so it's 20 feet maybe.
Yeah, and they knew that already.
So like, it was.
I hope you never seen that doctor again after that though.
I begged my mom for years to get a new doctor, and my mom's like, no, she's fine. And then we went and saw her one time after my mom came home from the hospital, and then after we left, she was already talking about like my mom going back to work right away. And I was like, now you see, you need a new doctor, Mom. And so she did get one, and
Has
she's
it been better?
Yeah.
That's good. Somebody that actually does their fucking job. Crazy.
Yes. Like there's so many times where like I want to like say something to that doctor before about like everything that happened, but like I can't. I mean,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like imagine spending all that time and money to go to college to be a bitch
And not do your job. Shit, crazy, bro. All that time and effort, bro, to not actually take care of the patient that you're supposed to take care of.
How long was all that process? Your mom going to the doctors and stuff like that, or going to the hospital?
It sounds like it was for years.
Like how long was she in the hospital?
Yeah, well, I do remember once you were saying your mom was in the hospital, right?
Yeah. So like my mom started getting really sick when I was probably like 6 or 7. That was like when she was like noticeably sick. And she didn't go to the hospital and like get help until I was 16. So roughly like 10 years of my mom just like barely living. Like when my mom was admitted in the hospital, she made it seem like it was no big deal. Like she was taken from a doctor's appointment. That was the one good thing that doctor actually did do, was when my mom went in for like just a regular doctor's appointment, my mom literally looked like she was about to like die, and she sent her to the hospital. And like I talked to my mom while she was there, and my mom made it seem like no big deal, like, oh, they're just getting some of the fluid off of my legs, because their legs had been really swollen. She's like, that's it. And then she said my brother was gonna come get her that night, because I was actually staying with a friend that week doing a camp. And so I wasn't there at all. And she was like, yeah, everything's fine. And then next thing I know, my grandma is literally at my friend's house at 2 a.m. waking me up. I don't even know how she got in the house. She was waking me up and saying, we need to go to the hospital like now. And I'm just like, okay, like what's happening? She's like, your mom, like she had a hard time. Like my grandma doesn't really know much about anything like that. So she couldn't really tell me because she didn't really understand herself. So then at like 3 a.m, we get to the hospital. Actually, it's probably more like 4 or 5. And like they're telling me everything that happened. And like last I heard, she was fine. Like she was gonna be home, and that night, like I didn't even know she was still at the hospital.
That's crazy. So in 10 years, that doctor did one thing.
She's home, and they're like, yeah, like basically, she was like, yeah. They, like the nurse that was telling me everything that happened, she was like, yeah, basically your mom was there. She had like a little bit of oxygen help, but then all of a sudden, like my mom literally just like flatlined. Like she just died. And then like they got her, so she was in a coma. So like it went from me literally thinking everything was fine.
Happened in one day, Maddie. Like she literally said, oh, everything's gonna be fine. There's something on my legs, to her literally dying and coming back to life on a coma.
Yes, I literally walked into the hospital the next day, and I like saw my mom, stepped to all these machines, and I was just like, what is happening? And like everyone's telling me like, we don't know if she's gonna be okay, we don't know what's gonna happen. And like I had my brother, my oldest brother, who I never really had much conversation with, you know, sit me down and tell me like I had to prepare for my mom to not make it, and like it's time for me to step up and like be an adult, because I'll have to, you know, take care of myself, because like everyone thought she was gonna die.
How old were you when that happened, Maddie?
I was 16.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I feel
Crazy.
like Maddie, you've already been responsible enough, even when you were
I mean,
16.
Before that, I mean, I was. I basically had taken care of myself for a long time because of my mom. Like, before my mom was in the hospital, like, I don't know, like, looking at it now, I don't know how I didn't realize how sick she was, but my mom literally was always sleeping. For, like, the 2 years before she went to the hospital, my mom was always on the couch downstairs asleep, 24/7. Anytime she wasn't working, she was downstairs on the couch sleeping.
Yeah, and now it's just like her body trying to help itself or something.
Yeah.
Probably. But I mean, like, if your mother told you she kept trying to say she was fine and she tried to make it seem like she was fine, you wouldn't have realized anyways.
I mean, yeah. And when I was at the hospital, the doctor, I remember, was going over like her medical history with me, and he's like, so it says on our records that she had a stroke in like 2000. I forget what year they said. It was like 2012. And I was like, what? Like, I didn't know. He never told me. And like when my mom woke up, I asked her about it. She goes, yeah. She goes, I had a stroke while you were staying the night at a friend's house.
What?
And
she didn't call you or tell you?
no,
What?
she literally went to the hospital, and then because she was home before I came home, she just never said anything. Ever. She just didn't tell me.
What the fuck?
Yes, that's how my mom is. She tries to make
She
everything
had a
seem like fine.
stroke though.
Yes.
Hey,
and I
that you
didn't
could
even
die.
know.
You could die from that.
I
Pretty
know.
sure.
She was home alone, and she said that, like, when she was describing it to me later, she said she was just watching TV, and like either the left, I think it was the left side of her like face, just suddenly she felt like it was like drooping and like was numb, and so she called like my grandma and just basically said like, I need help. And so then my grandma called an ambulance, but then I don't know why no one said anything to me.
A
Like,
whole ambulance got to your house and you come back from your friend's house and your mom says fine, even though she could have just.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's some movie shit.
I don't know how she like pulled that one off and was just like fine, but like that's how my mom is though. She tries to make everything seem like it's fine.
But I feel like she still should have told you, like, the
Probably.
Yeah, I mean,
At least when I got old, it made me feel like embarrassed when the doctor was like talking to me, and I didn't even know my mom had a stroke, and he's like, yeah, it says that in our file. She was at this hospital afterwards and we treated her.
wow.
That's
Like,
crazy.
okay.
But I mean,
She tried to make it seem like she didn't want you to know, though,
Do you-
so I don't think you would have known.
No, for sure. Like, after my mom like woke up from the coma, she like suddenly like switched, and now like I literally know all of my mom's like business like that.
That's
But like
good.
before then, my mom, she always tried to make everything seem like it was fine for me.
That's wrong.
So-
They should let you know, because that way you know what to expect if something does happen, and you could like get her the attention that she needs.
Oh yeah, as soon as I turned 18, she made me her I can never remember what it's called, but like basically like the person who like makes all the decisions for her if she's ever unable to.
Next
Oh,
of
I know
kin.
what you're talking
Because-
about.
Yeah, that was what my brother that was his thing, because he's the oldest,
Yeah.
and he was pissing me off so bad when she was in the hospital. He's such an ass. And
Oh, Cole said that she said something that I think Cole got pissed off too. She said, where is it? You gotta grow up and take care of yourself because we don't want to. Like when you were talking about the hospital, that like you like gotta like grow up and like step up and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you're the one that's there the most with your mom, so it just makes sense.
It
that
makes sense
you're-
for her to give you that.
You're the one that's the next of kin. You're
Would that be
doing-
considered like
it's her
being her
caregiver.
legal guardian, even though she's like your mom, or would that be something else?
I mean,
I work with attorney. I
No,
work
it just means that you're able to like.
that's what it is.
Power
it's
of
like,
attorney, yeah.
yeah. So like, if she were to ever end up like in a situation where she's like in a coma or something again,
Yeah.
and like they're like, okay, we need to like do this surgery to save her life, but like say like this is just a random like for instance, but like say, you know, she doesn't have a lot of like blood flow in her leg, so they need to cut it off, but she can't make the decision. So then it would be up to me if I choose
Holy
to
shit.
do that for her. Because the only reason I say that is because that was an almost possibility when she was in the hospital because she wasn't getting blood
Holy
flow in her
shit.
legs. And like my brother was like, yeah, go ahead, do the surgery. And like me and my siblings were all like, hell no, like not yet. Like she does not need to wake up from this and not have any legs. You know, like
I mean, it's a good thing that she made you the power of attorney thing. Because if it was your older brother, I feel like he wouldn't give a fuck.
no, like he was so annoying. He's such an ass.
Jesus. There's definitely a disconnect there. That man said just chop her leg. Like what? Boy.
Right? Like I already knew that she was gonna have to get like a trach. Do you know what that is? Like
No.
it's like a hole in your neck so that you can breathe.
Mhm.
I know what that is. Yeah, that's for like people that like heavy smoke or whatever.
Yeah. So we already knew that she was going to have to get that temporarily for when she woke up because she just wasn't making enough progress on the ventilator, and you can only be on that for 2 weeks. So we already knew that she was going to wake up with that. So the last thing we wanted is for her to have to like digest that, and then the fact that she doesn't have any legs either. Like let's do
Hell
one
no.
thing at a time.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like threatening her life to keep her legs. So I'm like, no, just keep like, don't do that. You know.
Oh, that life-threatening stuff. That's
I mean, how would your mom feel when she woke up and see that?
Honestly, like my mom probably would have been like, that you guys should have just let me die. My mom would have been miserable. Like she's such a person where she would never want to not be able to
Yeah.
do things for herself.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Nah, but what's
She
it gonna
doesn't She doesn't want to have to depend on anyone.
Good thing your brother didn't get power of attorney.
Yeah.
Co asks, would you be mentally prepared for that to ever happen? I think like your mom to pass away.
Yeah, because I had to prepare for myself like last time. Like there was such like a huge possibility at first that she wasn't gonna make it. So like every single day, like I didn't know if she was gonna be there come that evening. Like it was always a possibility. So it was just something that I had to prepare for. But it's like you can never really prepare for that. Like you can never really
Yeah, I don't think you could ever prepare for something like that.
really prepare to lose a parent.
Yeah, I don't think that's something
Like,
you
my-
could ever prepare.
Dad died. It was very unexpected. But I don't think I would have ever been prepared for it.
When did that happen? When did your dad die?
My dad died when I was 12.
Damn.
He died 5 days after my 12th birthday, actually. So
Oh, wow.
Damn.
it's been a while, but yeah, that was hard. But
And that's why Maddie's responsible, because she had to be, bro.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Not
why.
because she wanted to, because she had to.
yeah, it's kind of it was a very surreal feeling when my mom was so sick. Having the possibility of being an orphan, like on the that was something that I was thinking about. I'm like, I'm so close to not having any parents left. And it was a very scary thought.
Nah, of course, that would be a scary thought for anyone.
Especially the fact that I wasn't even like 18 yet, so I wouldn't be able to actually take care of myself like legally, like get myself a place or anything. I would have to go live with someone until I turned 18.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when you, well, I remember when you were talking to us about your mom being in the hospital and you were saying all the stuff you had to do. I was like, damn, Maddie's really responsible. Or she had to. Yeah.
It was I was constantly making phone calls. Like, all of my family members were all relying on me for information. Like, first thing in the morning, my brothers were all calling me, asking, like, on their way to work, they would all be calling me, asking what's going on, what's new, because I stayed the night with my mom in the hospital. Like, I was there 24/7, and occasionally someone would take me home to, like, shower, do laundry, get new clothes or whatever. But I was there 24/7. So, like, because I didn't have my license either. So when I was there, if no one was there to take me home, then I was just stuck there. Which what I didn't care. I wanted to be there. But so I was like, I would wake up to my phone ringing for someone calling me in the morning, and I would have to be like, I'll call you right back, I'll get some information. And then I would start my phone calls, and then anytime something like new would happen that day, then I would be making phone calls, going out to the lobby to make some phone calls. Like, I was all day like, this is what just happened, updating people and making, like, texting people. I constantly had people texting and calling me.
Yeah, that sounds busy.
And it was. And then,
and you were like 16 at the time?
Yeah.
How many days did you spend on the hospital, like, doing that cycle?
My mom was on the ventilator for 2 weeks.
Jesus.
So 2 weeks. Because then once she was awake and she was at, like, she got transferred to, like, a rehabilitation facility that was basically gonna help her, like, get her trach out and stuff and be able to breathe on her own, and get her, like, up and going again, because, like, when you're in a coma, it, like, sets you back. Like, when you wake up, you can't even walk on your own because your legs haven't been mobile for so long. So, like,
she got to relearn how to walk and stuff, right?
Yeah, so she was in there for a while, but, like, once she was awake in there, I felt like I could, like, finally relax, because, like, she had her phone, so I always knew she could call me. And I still spent some nights there, and I would spend a lot of days there.
So you were 16, you were still in school. Did you miss a lot of school during that time?
No, I've done online school since I was a freshman. Well,
yeah.
I started doing online school because my mom was so sick that she couldn't take me to school, and so it just became more of a hassle for her. And so I was gonna do online school until I got my license, but then after I got my license, I just kept doing online school.
If you're already too deep into online school, there's not even any point.
And I was working so much that, like, I couldn't come back on work because, like, I had to pick up hours to help my mom out because, like, she wasn't able to go back to work for so long.
I mean, she had to really learn how to walk. There's no way she was going back to work right away. That makes sense.
Yeah. And when she came home from the hospital, she was still on oxygen. So, like,
she had, like, an oxygen
more you had to do.
Yeah. Damn. She had there was, like, this huge box that was in our living room, and it was very loud, that would generate oxygen. And then she had, like, this, it was probably, like, 30 feet long of hose that she could carry around with her, that she always had to be wearing. So, yeah, it was, but she didn't have that for very long. Like, she came
recovered
home
quickly.
Yeah, she came home in, like, August, and she still had it for my birthday, which was in September, but she didn't have it for very long after that. So, like, probably only, like, a month and a half to 2 months before she was off of that.
It's good that she recovered quickly.
Yeah.
Comparing what happened to your mom and your dad passing away, what was that like? Because you said your mom was all of a sudden you didn't even know, and then how about your dad? What happened there?
Well, when my dad died, my dad overdosed. And I was only 12, so I didn't really know, like, the full details of everything. Like, I didn't even find out he overdosed until I was, like, 13 or 14.
Like a
no one
year
wanted to tell me
after?
that. Yeah, no one wanted to tell me, like, how he died. They didn't want me to, like, look at him like that. And, like, so I just remember, like, always getting, like, vague answers when I would ask, like, how did he die? My mom would be like, oh, he had something with his heart, but, like, no one would really give me, like, an answer.
I feel like
And
that's
then-
fucked up because, like, as a kid, like, you grow up with your father, like, you want to know what happened to your father. I feel like that's fucked up.
But I didn't grow up with my dad. I didn't meet my dad until I was 8. So I only knew my dad for like 4 years of my life. And I was like, by the time he died was when I was really starting to actually get a relationship with him. Like, it wasn't until I was like 11 that I actually was able to physically like call him dad, like to his face. I remember never actually being able to say the word because it always felt weird. And so like it took a long time for me to be able to be like just call him dad. Like obviously when I was talking about him, I would always be like my dad. But like whenever I was with him, I would never just be like, oh hey dad, you know, like I never
didn't
knew
feel
him like
used to
that.
it.
So like when he died, yeah, so like when he died, I was just starting to get used to the idea of that, like the fact that I actually did have a dad now. So
Crazy.
yeah, it was it was a very different situation
Yeah.
versus my mom, who I've always known.
Yeah. Was there any downtime between that, or you just got the news that happened to your dad and immediately?
So like my dad hadn't, like, he was living on his own, but like him and my mom were kind of in the process of trying to get back together. So my mom was like, you know, on a lot of his like paperwork and stuff as like a contact. And so my mom had gotten a call from this person that he had a meeting with to go look at a house that he wanted to buy temporarily until he moved in with my mom. And she got a call from him saying that he never showed and that he was answering the phone. And my mom, she thought it was really weird because he was so excited about the place because it was literally now kind of far from us at the time. So my mom called my sister to go check on him. She thought he was just like sleeping because like my dad worked really long hours and sometimes he would just have a day where he just literally wouldn't get out of bed because he was so exhausted. And so she thought he just was sleeping. So she had my sister go over there basically to like wake him up and be like, hey, you missed your stuff. And so my sister's the one who found him. And my mom didn't have her phone on me, and my sister was phone on her. So my sister was panicking, so she called me, and was like freaking out, saying that she needed to talk to my mom. So I handed the phone to my mom, and I'm like following my mom around because obviously something's going on. And then I just hear I had no idea. I had no idea my sister was even going over to my dad's. Like I had no idea what was happening, and I just keep hearing my mom like yell over the phone to my sister, like, "Is he dead? Is he dead?" And I'm like, who? Like, who is dead? Like, what is happening? And then, like, finally, my mom hangs up the phone, and I'm like, who? And she finally just says, like, your dad. And then, like, it took, like, a second for me to, like, really process. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what is happening? Like, why did my sister find him? Or, like, what is going on? Or, like, how did he die? You know? Like, I just talked to him, like, a couple nights ago on my birthday. And everything was fine. So, like, my 12-year-old brain was trying to process everything. And so it was just a very, very surreal feeling. I remember thinking, like, it wasn't really happening. That, like, oh, paramedics were on their way, so they were going to bring him back. And I remember having this thought, like, this stuff just doesn't happen to me. So, like, he's not actually dead. Like, I'm going to be able to tell my friends, like, oh my God, my dad almost died. You know, like, I didn't think that this stuff actually would happen to me. So I was like, oh, it's not real. Like, we're going to go over there. We're getting in the car now. We're going to go over there and everything's going to be okay. And it wasn't until, like, I showed up at his house and I see the paramedics, like, bring out, like, his body in the bag on the stretcher that I'm like, oh my God. Like,
so
no,
it wasn't real until you, like, saw it with your own eyes. That's when it, like, really hit you and you were like, oh, shit.
Because my mom wasn't telling me anything and all I kept hearing was, is he dead? So, like, I thought there was still a chance that he wasn't, you know? Like, that's how my 12-year-old brain, like, processed it. Like, I was like, oh, like, I remember the thought was just keep going, like, this stuff doesn't happen to me. Like, this kind of stuff doesn't happen to me. Like, nothing like this happens. So, like, it's not real. Like, it can't be happening. So, it was very shocking day.
Yeah.
So it was a very different scenario than like anything that happened with my mom.
Now, you were 12.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
mean, a lot's happened to you, Maddie.
A lot.
I was wondering if the podcast was gonna take this turn.
You gotta write a book, Maddie. No cap. I'd read
My
it.
friend, she said that I should write a book as like someone else, and then at the end, basically like reveal all along that it was my life.
Bruh.
Do it. Do it.
Come
This is actually a
on.
true
Write
story.
a book
It actually happened to me.
It's
based on a true story.
Well, actually,
Based on my
I'm the
life.
one writing the story. It's
Yeah,
my life.
yeah, this actually happened.
Oh my god.
Well, now it's not a plot twist because you spoiled it, but I'd still read it.
Well, I mean, if I ever published a book, I would never put my name on it.
But
I would
you
always
you gotta like have an insider secret. Like you gotta let us know that it was your book. You feel me? We're not
No,
gonna
I would not
post
tell
it.
anyone.
Nah,
I would
you
tell
gotta.
my best.
I want to know if you publish a book so I could buy it.
No,
And I'd be like,
I
oh
wouldn't
shit,
tell anyone.
Maddie wrote this, but I wouldn't tell anybody though. Like I just want to know that you wrote that book.
This kind of goes
I
back
don't
to
know.
the whole hobby thing, but I'm pretty sure you said once you write stories, don't you?
I do. I love writing books, and I would love to publish a book someday, but I would never publish it under my name. I would publish it anonymously.
But that's fine. But like, I still want to know that that's your book, Maddie. But like, when you publish your book, could you just please let me know that
We're just gonna
what
have
book
to
to get,
know.
please?
What if this is like 5 years in the future and me and you don't even
So
talk
what?
anymore, Michael? And you
Still send it to me or like send me a message and be like, I published that book.
One
And I
day we can see Maddie's name and then we'll know.
No, but
No,
she's not
because
gonna
it
publish
won't
it under her name, Adam. You don't
Yes,
get it.
but if
Only
you
she
put
will
your
know she
name,
published
then we
the
will
book. Only she'll know she published that book, bro. Nobody will know unless she lets them know. So that's why I want to know that she published that book, so I could be like, damn, I'm gonna read this now. You feel
No,
me?
that's the point. I don't want anyone to read it and know it was mine.
Maddie, so unless you tell me that you published a book, I'll never know that you published a book.
That's the point.
You don't want us to read the book you published.
Just wants to stay anonymous
No.
for her.
I want you to send my book though.
The
That's
point
what
is,
I want to
I
know.
I did.
That way I could like have you sign the book, and nobody will know it was you to sign it. They'll be like, wait, how you get a signature on it? Oh, it just came like that. You
No,
feel
it's
me?
gonna be a Hannah Montana moment. Best of both worlds.
Bruh.
No one
Damn,
knows
man,
it's
Maddie,
me.
I need to know that you published the book. You can't leave me in the dark. Like, it's okay if you don't tell anyone else, but I just want to know.
But how can I trust that you won't tell anyone it was me? That's the
Because
point.
I will never tell anyone because
We
I
won't
just
tell
want to
anyone,
know.
we won't tell
I
anyone.
really just want to know that you published it so I could keep that secret for my whole life. Literally.
Okay,
It's that
I'll-
serious. I will never
what?
speak on it ever.
I'll make a deal with you, Michael, that if I ever actually publish a book, I will track you down to tell you that I did.
And you gotta tell me what book it is too, because if you just tell me that you published the book, I'm not gonna know what book to buy.
Well, that's the point. You're not supposed to buy it.
What do you mean?
Bro, you guys
I
keep
don't
going in
want-
circles.
You don't want me to buy it, but you're gonna let me know that you published it. Maddie.
I don't want to let you know. You want to know.
Yes, I want to know. Michael's gonna forget and say during stream. No, I'm not gonna forget. I'm never gonna say. I just want to know that she published the book so I could have that book, even if I don't read it.
Here's what would happen. Michael's gonna be streaming, and I'm gonna like join the stream, and he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, Maddie, how's that book that you published?" Oh
I
shit,
wouldn't
that's
do
a
that.
secret.
I wouldn't do that though. I wouldn't do that though.
Yes, you would.
I wouldn't. If I say I'm
shit,
not
I
gonna
wasn't-
say it.
It's the same thing. I
But
forgot.
nobody's
My bad.
gonna know. Nobody's gonna know though. Because you're keeping it a
Yeah,
secret.
but like,
And it's not gonna be under your name.
I
Nobody will
know,
know.
but like,
They won't know, Maddie.
No one know.
I just want to know for
How
my
about
own
this?
curiosity.
I'll tell you. I published a story, and what story
You keep
is
cutting
if it
out.
actually
I couldn't hear anything you said. You cut out the whole time.
successful. I do. My
Yeah,
bad. Okay.
I just
said,
was
I'll
successful.
tell you. I'll tell you if I publish a book and it's actually successful.
No, I just want to know that you published a book. I don't care if it's successful or not.
But the point is, I don't want anyone to know.
Like, it's okay. No one will know, but I just want to know for my own curiosity. Like, I'll literally never tell anyone ever.
He
Ever.
just wants
Okay,
to. He just
you know
wants to
what? I'm
support.
gonna tell you that I would
Ever.
tell you.
Ever. Like,
Because
I
you
will
will
never
forget.
let anyone. I will not forget. This is important to me now. I'm committed to this right now.
All right. Well, we'll make a deal then. I'll tell you if you don't forget.
I will never forget. Watch me say that.
All right.
Nah, I'll never forget. I'm never gonna say it. I just literally want to know. So I'm like, it's like a little insider. Like, it's a thing that you know, but nobody else knows. So that's why I want to know.
Okay.
Adam walks into my
You
house
can
and sees a random book in my fucking shelf. He's like, oh,
Yeah,
What's that book
if I see
there?
a book in Michael's room, I'm gonna know.
I'm gonna have to buy a fucking bookcase now so that nobody knows, bro. Fuck.
Now you can't buy it. You can't buy it.
I can't buy it. Well, I'm gonna still buy a bookcase to
No,
check
get
out.
from the library.
You're right. That way I don't legally buy it, but I know that. Okay, you're right.
If Michael.
He's gonna title the book
Yes.
if Michael do not read. Damn. It really do be like that sometimes. But now we know. Now we know. In the future, 5 years from now, there's gonna be a book written by Maddie, and nobody will know it's by Maddie except me. And that I'm fine with that. I could sleep at night 5 years from now, knowing what I know. And that's what matters.
I'm happy. I'm
Now-
happy I'll be able to help you sleep.
Now, honestly, I'll be able to sleep at night. Because if there's a book out there, you know how many books get released, Maddie? I will never find it unless you tell me.
Never.
Like,
Unless you say so.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's why I want to know. So I'm one of like the few people in the world that know. You feel me?
I think the only way I would ever announce that it was my book is if it was made into a movie. Because I would want to be part of the production, but it's like, how
I'm
could I
not
be
gonna
part of the
wait that
production?
long.
if
What do you
no
actually
one
want
knows
it to be a movie though? They always ruin books.
It's not about that. It's about the
Well,
money and
that's-
her piece of art reaching a wider audience.
I don't care about the money. Honestly, what I wanna write a book because the idea of like someone like falling in love with my characters or hating my characters, whichever one, like that idea like makes me so happy. Like I want people to get invested in my characters.
Mhm.
You want people to feel emotions in your words.
Yes.
That's cool.
That can happen outside of the movie.
Adam is a hater.
Nah, it's just they always ruin books.
Well, if
when they
she's
change
gonna
the
be a part of the directing process. And tell
Nah,
them
they
how to do
always
this.
ruin
Yeah.
it anyways.
No, they don't. There's some movies where like the creator is involved in it, and they usually come
Like
up right.
what?
They're just a hater, bro. The Hunger Games came out good.
Bruh. Did you even read the book?
Did you read the Hunger
I
Games book, Michael?
I read all three of them.
Then
They
you
had less detail.
You just.
It did have less detail, but I still like the movies, even if they weren't fully loyal to the book. Honestly, I don't got a point.
They're just gonna do Maddie dirty.
Nah, but she's not gonna let them do her dirty though. She could always tell them, you know what, fuck you.
But here's the thing. If it's made into a movie and everyone's like, oh my god, the books are better, then more people will read the books. 'Cause They
Yeah.
want to see what's better.
Yeah,
I
look at that.
guess.
Now her book is getting read more than her movie.
Or it'll make people be like, oh, the book's probably not that worth reading.
What?
Oh well. I'm willing to take that.
Nah,
Chance.
I'll take that
Only-
chance. Don't be complacent, Maddie.
Exactly.
Oh,
I'm just gonna.
you can make it into a TV show. I feel like they do better.
She wants a movie, Adam. So
True. I would love that.
Alright.
Get the movie first, then the TV show, Maddie. That way you
My
make double
dream,
income.
my dream job is to like write scripts for a TV show. Like I would love that.
That'd be crazy. Did you see the credits? It just says Maddie's name in it. Hey, yo. The only time motherfucker go pay attention to the credits. Written by Maddie.
Maddie, back
Yeah,
to
just Maddie.
back to the family topic. Because we started talking about books.
Not any book. The book.
The book.
I'm gonna write this down on a piece of paper and hide it somewhere. So 5 years from now I know.
Oh, it's getting serious.
Is it getting serious?
Yeah, he's writing it down.
I'm literally gonna write it down.
That's why he keeps
I'm
looking
gonna write it
down.
on my notes, like right now, so I always have it with me wherever I go. 5 years from now, it's gonna be the name of the note.
I'm gonna look at that and be like, who the fuck is Maddie?
Nah, I'll never forget.
Manny, you were mentioned in the server once that about the adoption. Is that something you want to talk about?
The adoption's no longer happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's my sister backed out. Which I mean I have neutral feelings about. I don't really. I mean it's her life obviously, so I'm not gonna like tell her she should even if she doesn't want to.
Makes sense.
But I mean I never really thought it was that great of an idea anyways. But I was hopeful for the baby's sake. But like, who knows what's gonna happen?
Well, what was happening there? Well, you were gonna adopt someone, a child with your sister?
No, my sister, her husband can't have kids. And so they really want kids, but like his I mean like this is a very distant relative, like 7th cousin or something, is pregnant, and like she's had multiple kids and never kept any of them because she like does drugs and stuff and whatever. And so this is like her 7th pregnancy. Yeah, this is like her 7th pregnancy, and her mom, the pregnant girl's mom, reached out to my sister and her husband about taking the baby because she already has 2 of the kids, and so she can't take anymore. And so she reached out to my sister about it, and like my sister was all for it at first, and like she got everything going, like she talked to a lawyer and everything, and it was gonna happen. But then my sister just all of a sudden backed out of it. She got like a bad feeling or something and just said, I'm not gonna do it anymore. Which, I mean, personally, I have my own opinion about the fact that I think she was just using my mom to like move in, because like she moved in order to be able to adopt and take care of this baby. And then like a week or 2 after she moved in, that just all of a sudden she backed out. So I don't really know.
Is she still there?
Yeah, she's still there.
Damn.
I just feel like if you had 7 kids and you couldn't keep any of them, that maybe you should stop having kids.
I don't think she's intentionally getting pregnant.
That's even worse.
I know like her boyfriend like pimps her out for drugs.
What the fuck?
Wow.
So like that's how she's getting pregnant.
Oh my god. But she doesn't even know who the father is.
She does. It's one of her sugar daddies.
That
So,
makes
like,
it
an old
even
man.
worse. That makes
I
it even
know.
worse.
It's an old man who gives her money.
Oh.
That honestly, bro, people like that shouldn't have any fucking kids. Like they should just be banned from having kids ever.
Honestly, like
Cause bro, there's no reason you should be having a fucking kid if you're not gonna bring them up to be successful or to achieve something in life.
her last kid she left at the hospital, and when her mom came to like visit her, she was gone, and like the social worker was in there, like, you know, with the case, and her mom just said, I'll take the baby.
I gotta fucking close her shit so she could never have a kid again.
They probably should.
I mean, like it was such a complicated situation anyways, because like the mom apparently has like a horrible heart condition and everything, and her heart started failing while she was pregnant, and I think my sister got scared that something was gonna be wrong with the baby or the baby wasn't gonna make it, so she just backed out.
Boy, but even she had 7 babies and she didn't raise a single one, and she's still having more.
Yeah.
Why? Like at that, abortions exist for her situation.
She's not gonna pay the money for an abortion. She doesn't go to the doctor at all while she's pregnant.
No, but I'm saying like that shit exists for her situation.
Doesn't she have to pay when she's giving birth at the hospital?
She has insurance. I guess when you're homeless, you can get insurance easily.
Man,
You can get kind of insurance, yeah.
Does she have crack babies or are they regular babies?
Does she have what babies?
Crack babies. Like, does she do drugs while she's pregnant?
Oh, like they go through withdrawal? Yeah.
No. Oh my fucking god, bro. See, that honestly, I'm not gonna say anything nice, so I'm gonna just shut up and let you guys talk for the rest of this conversation. I'm gonna hold myself back.
Like they have a license on everything, they should have a license on having babies.
No, she just shouldn't be having fucking kids, honestly. Like, what the fuck is that, bro? How are you pregnant and having crack and you have 7 kids by
Some people just shouldn't have babies, and I really do think they should have some kind of regulation on that shit. A little bit, a tiny bit, maybe.
I feel like the regulation should be that you shouldn't be a fucking dickhead to have kids or be on drugs.
I mean, there kind of is already, like, well, because if they find out, you know, you don't have a job or anything, they take away your
How
job.
fucking she even afford to have kids? Don't they charge you after you have a fucking kid for like the billing at the hospital or whatever?
We just talked about this. She has insurance.
Sure.
People get insurance.
Bro, she should know. She should have insurance for a fucking abortion, bro. She's a waste of fucking space. What the fuck is she having kids?
It doesn't work like
Abortions are
that.
covered by insurance.
Yeah.
Well, they should be for people like her, honestly, bro. Like, she should not be having any more fucking kids.
The type of insurance she has probably only works in emergency.
Yeah, probably.
Anyways, next question, bro. Next fucking topic of conversation, bro.
Alright, next topic. Well, our next topic here is dating.
Ooh.
We're not gonna talk about. No. I just have a few questions.
Well, this is gonna be a short conversation. There's nothing going on there.
Yeah, I mean that was my first question. Are you seeing anyone?
Nope.
Do you have any advice on guys that haven't dated anyone yet? Well, I asked this because because of Xavier and Julius, who were our previous guests. So
honestly, truthfully, you just like don't be afraid to like say anything. Like that's like the whole thing. Like if you're too afraid to ever say anything, then like it'll just never happen.
So my advice to him, like I always say, stop being a bitch. The same
People
thing.
always like I hate when people say like, oh, it'll just happen when it's time, because that's not really how it works. Like someone has to make a move. Okay, move on. Like just you gotta try.
They don't understand that every action has a reaction, so they think that if they don't make an action, they'll get a reaction.
Ego asks, what do you think is key in a relationship?
Honestly, like communication and like having respect for like what the other person like needs.
Yeah,
like
for
my
sure.
friend, she's like trying to break up with her boyfriend right now because like he just never listens whenever she tries to explain like what she needs from him. Like, and that's like simple things. Like she wants him to like, you know, text her more about like when he's gonna be there. Like she doesn't want him to just be like, oh, I'll get there whenever I get there. Like it's these simple things. Like she wants more communication on his part. Like, oh, I'll be there at 4, and then he gets there at 4, or not like, oh, I'll be there whenever, and then just show up whenever. Or just that he just like kind of like blows off.
Cutting out every second, but
And,
it
like,
finished the
so I think,
sentence
like,
and I
just,
put it together.
You know, hearing your partner and what they need. Okay, great. But
you ain't
I
cutting out
mean-
no more, but it was just funny.
just like I guess just like listening to your partner with like what they need, and then like trying at least trying to do that for them, because like
agree.
everyone needs different things in a relationship.
I agree with Maddie. Communication, understanding, and respect. It's important.
I mean, everyone always says communication, but it's like true.
No, it's important.
What was I gonna say? Adam, you did the wrong transition. Before asking questions, you should have said dating tips with Maddie. There we go. That's better now. That's your preference.
Yeah, I mean,
Just let Michael do it.
Have you taken the 5 love language test? No idea. What the fuck is that?
Take it right now.
No.
Michael,
I want to know your love language, Michael.
No, I don't have one. I don't have emotion. I'm bored.
Yeah, you do. Everyone does.
No, I don't. I'm a rock. My heart is made out of stone. Good night, cleaner. Thank you for being here.
Michael, are you a Pisces?
I was born in March, so I think so. I don't fucking know. I don't
March
believe in
what?
the stars. March 5th.
March what? March 5th?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're a Pisces.
Ow.
That's cool. I don't believe in the stars controlling my destiny. But I would use astrology to my advantage to finesse
Bruh.
on occasion. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, my boy. The stars
Yeah.
align these nuts to these cheeks, boy. Anyways.
Oh my. Anyways.
Anyways.
Maddie, do you give any tips for approaching someone?
Adam, Michael, and our Pisces, except Michael is a damn. You girls really do care about the stars.
Good night, Kleiner.
What was your question, Adam?
Do you have any tips on approaching a girl, or like leaving an impression? Because you know it just won't happen with if you just stay there and expect it to happen. You gotta make it happen, right?
I'm taking the test.
Good. You gotta be confident, but not like too confident where it makes you seem like cocky and like an asshole. Like, be confident in what you're saying, but don't like. I don't know how to describe it. Like, don't like assume that the girl's interested in that kind of way of confidence. But like, be confident in what you say.
Let's see. Ego asks, "What is a physical attribute that you can't keep your eyes off of?"
Something you like to see on other people that you just keep looking at it.
Height. Height is always what I look for.
I don't know. I just find that funny. I mean, what do you mean when you look for in height?
It's just like if they're taller than me.
Taller than
If
you?
you're taller than me, I will 100% have at least a small attraction. Taller, 100% have at least a small attraction towards them at first.
That half of the world doesn't have a chance with Maddie, guys. You gotta be tough. That's it. Taller than you though? That's wild, Maddie. You tweak it.
But like, I mean,
Say, how tall are you again, Maddie? How tall are you again? Just to put it into context.
I'm 6 feet tall, but like, they're out there. I see them.
Oh, Maddie, you cut off.
Oh, I wasn't talking.
Oh, it sounded like you just.
1% of the U.S. Nah, I'm 14.5% of all men in the U.S. are 6 feet.
Oh my god.
So you have a 14% chance of finding that, Maddie. Good luck.
My mom the other day, she said, "You know, I keep my eye out for tall men for you," and I said, "Thanks, Mom. I'm glad."
She's looking out for you. She's trying to be your Cupid.
Maddie, my next question for you is, what is your position on premarital sex?
Yeah, what about doing the nasty before
What do you
you
think
got a
about
ring?
the
Yeah.
nasty? This is more
The
for
nasty.
In my opinion, I don't think you should marry someone if you haven't had sex with them, because like, how do you know that you guys
Are
like?
compatible.
I'm not gonna like tell you that you have to, but like, for me personally, like, I would never marry someone if I hadn't had sex with them, because like, what if you just don't like?
Yeah, imagine being married for 30 years and you can never get a nut. Hell no.
Yeah, Brennan. No.
Fuck that. Yeah, Brennan, fuck you,
Well,
Brennan,
like-
for thinking you gotta get married before you have sex.
I mean, like, I respect people's like views on that and everything, but like, for me personally, like, I just feel like my luck, I would end up with someone who I don't like have a good like sexual relationship with.
Someone you're not compatible with, that's anybody.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel you on that. I agree with that. I feel like you gotta test it out before you know.
for sure. I think so.
I agree with that.
No,
what about
I
you,
do
Adam?
too.
What are your views on premarital sex, you sinner?
I think the same thing as Maddie. You should probably try it before, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say something really fucked up, so I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, you should try it before you do it. Take it out on
But
the
I guess-
drive.
I guess like if you don't, like if you decide to wait for marriage, then you guys need to at least talk about it. Like make sure you guys are like interested in the same kind of things. But then at the same time, how do you know what you're interested in if you've never tried?
There we
I guess
go.
just make sure you guys are both like interested in trying the same things.
Yeah.
How long in a relationship is it okay to do the deed? When you feel comfortable doing the deed, I don't think there should be a time period on it.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think just
'Cause
whenever.
it's consent. As long as you have consent from that person and it's not doing it when they don't want to do it, it's up to whenever, I feel, in my opinion.
Yeah, just do
You
it.
just gotta
like,
do it whenever it feels right.
Yeah.
And you have consent. Always have consent.
Well, speaking of on this
Because there be some
subject,
fucking weirdos, bro, that they don't ask for consent. Like that shit's fucking weird.
what is your opinion on a girl making the first move?
Do it. I mean, like, I don't
Just
see
do
anything
it.
wrong with it. I mean, like, for like bringing up Xavier again, like, if guys like that are too scared to, like,
Damn, Xavier,
sometimes
she
the
said you a
girls have
bitch.
to.
Somebody clip this right now.
Bro, Xavier's not even here, and he's missing out on all this content.
Yeah, now all this knowledge that Maddie's bestowing upon his soul.
And Julius, they're not getting this advice.
Sometimes
Yeah.
a girl just has to, because guys, like, they don't know how to make the first move, or they're too scared, or they don't realize that you're interested. So then you just kind of got to throw it out there.
It goes back to what you said. You gotta have confidence, but not too much confidence, and it doesn't make you look
Well-
like a dickhead.
What about if you're already together and the girl makes like the first move sexually? Well, how
I
do you feel
mean,
about that?
if you consent to that shit. Fuck.
No, my question is like, should the guy make the first move?
No, I mean, like, I mean, if a girl wants to get down and dirty and do it, then I think like she should make the first move. Like, let him know, you know. She can't just expect him to just know when she wants to. And like, I was talking, so at my work, we definitely talk about sex way more than we should. And like, my boss was like talking about it, and she was like, yeah, like sometimes you just gotta like have sex with your husband because they want to do it, but even if you don't want to. And I don't think that's right. Like,
I don't think
if
that.
the other
Yeah.
person, if the other person's not into it, then like you just gotta back off. But like,
just because you're married doesn't mean they gotta say yes to having
yeah,
sex
like
with
I
you.
realize it's such like a old-fashioned concept that a woman
Yeah.
just has to, you know,
It
go
gotta
ahead
be
if
it
her
gotta be
husband wants
50-50.
to.
Like, what's the point of having sex with somebody that doesn't want to have sex with you? That's stupid.
right?
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
pleasing anybody but yourself. That's called ego.
Oh, I have a question. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking about this at work the other day, but like, so this is kind of like, obviously this is a scenario where neither situations you want, but if you're in a relationship, would you be more hurt if your partner cheated on you physically or emotionally?
Both.
I feel
But,
like
like,
it's
which
the
one?
same. I feel
Because, like, there was a study done that said that men would rather their girlfriends cheat on them emotionally rather than physically, because they can't stand the idea of another guy touching their girlfriend, but they don't really care about the emotions as much. Like, they don't really care that their girlfriend was in love with another guy as long as that guy hasn't touched her.
But that's retarded because girls fall in love with emotions, not with sex.
Exactly. So,
So
like,
it's kind of the
girls
same thing.
prefer, they would rather their boyfriends, I mean, obviously you don't want either, but it would hurt them more if their boyfriend had an emotional relationship with someone else rather than just physical. Like, if
the opposite. Guys are more about the physical and girls are more about the emotional.
yeah, definitely. Like, I feel like if a guy came up to me that I was dating and he was like, you know, I had to tell you something, like, I got really drunk and then, like, I slept with someone, but that was it. Like, we never talked after and anything. It wasn't ever anything more than that. It was just sex. Like, I would still be really hurt, obviously, but, like, it wouldn't hurt as bad as, like, finding out, like, my boyfriend is, like, behind my back telling another person that he loves them and, like, promising them everything that he promises me,
But
like,
did he
with an
pipe?
emotional relationship.
Did he just say he loves her, or did he pipe?
I mean, it's a hypothetical situation.
Because I feel
Like,
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I just feel like for me, I'm gonna agree with the basic ass answer. I feel like it gotta be the physical. That would hurt me more.
I think maybe emotional. I feel like I'm more emotional in a relationship.
I mean, both suck, to be honest.
yeah,
both
definitely.
happen
Like,
to-
you wouldn't want
They
either
both
one to
would
happen.
hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, I think with emotional, I'll be like, okay, there's no way out of this. It's just done for good or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have any
Michael,
other?
did you find out your love language?
I finished it. Yeah. It says quality
What is
time.
it?
Quality time. Yeah.
It's like quality time in this bed.
I mean, that's not what it says, but sure. I agree with that. That's my top 2. Let's go. Me and Eggy like quality time. Let's go.
Do you have any more questions for us, Maddie?
If you had the option to go back and change one part of your life, what would you choose? What part of your life?
I mean, I don't think I'd want to change anything, but I'll give you an answer. But honestly, I don't think I'd want to change anything, just because I feel like everything that's happened till now, I mean, I've had bad things happen to me, but in a way, it's also just shaped my personality and who I am now, and I'd rather stay as who I am now than anyone else who I might be. I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My answer is also the same as Adam. I feel like everything you do shapes you to who you are. So that's why I don't care about the past. What already happened.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you an actual answer.
If I could go back, I wish I had the mentality I have now, the one I did back.
Yeah, if I could
think
go
that's the
back,
only thing.
if I could go back, I think I'd probably like slow down in some things, like in a relationship. I'd probably take my time and do what I wanted to do, but in a way that didn't get me in trouble. I'm saying this without being specific, because then I'd have to say more.
Nah, don't say no more, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't give them too much info, bro.
Yeah. It's just because if I slowed down, then I wouldn't get in trouble.
I would just want the mentality I have now to have back then, but I mean, I only have the mentality I have now because of what happened back then. So I don't know. Cancels out.
Yep.
What about
That
you,
makes
Maddie?
Yeah,
Did
what about
change
you,
anything?
man?
Yeah, Maddie. What about you, Maddie?
Yeah, Maddie. What about you?
Yeah, Maddie. What about you, Maddie? Yeah,
If I
Maddie.
could go back, the one thing I'd probably change, and this is gonna sound so stupid because it was so long ago, but it honestly affected my life so negatively. But I would go back and tell my mom, because my mom asked me if I was okay with switching schools when I was younger, and I told her yes. And I would go back and tell her no, because the school I was at before was the best school I've ever been at, and the one I went to after completely ruined my life up to this point, and was horrible. It was the worst years of my life going to that school.
I'm about
And
to
it
make a
definitely
time machine. We're changing the past. Everybody hop on. Damn. I mean, the funny thing is, it could be one small choice that you think isn't really a big deal that either fucks up your life or helps your life out in a different way. So there's a lot of choices in everything you do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Any other questions, anyone?
Yeah. I mean,
I
I'm
guess-
still got a script.
I
We
guess
just
we
gotta
can go
follow
to. Does anyone have any questions for us? It could be off topic about anything.
Oh yeah,
Any-
you asked Maddie if she had any questions for us, and that was her question. Okay, so now does anyone in chat
Go
have
ahead
any
one, but she
questions?
forgot.
It really do be like that sometimes. Yeah, Maddie, thank you for being in the podcast. We appreciate everything you told us, and now we know a little bit
Yeah.
more about you.
Yeah, I was really hoping I wouldn't get so serious, but it did. It's fine.
But that's fine though. It has to get serious though,
That
because
wasn't terrible.
that's who you
Oh
are.
my god, Flower just joined now, bro.
Here comes the morning questions. No,
Nah, it's too late.
nah, it's not too late. We still didn't.
You're literally
I mean-
ending it. You're literally doing the outro right now.
I'm not doing the outro though. I'm literally just saying thank you.
Okay.
It's still not over. I just wanted to say thank you before we fucking ended, bro. It's still not over.
Okay, I
He's
thought you were
doing the
ending
free
it.
outro.
I thought he was doing it.
I do the outro when I want to do the outro, Adam, because I said I'm doing the outro. So this keeps going until I feel like I want to do the outro.
All right.
Okay?
Well, we're on the viewer questions. If anyone wants to
hold you
ask
fucking
anything,
hostage
Flowers.
right here, right now. Hi, Flowers. Why are you gonna cry? Just ask your fucking questions. We're in the best section. Ask your questions, guys. Anything you want to know about Maddie, anything you want to ask Maddie, anything you want to know about us. And if you got any other questions, Maddie, you could just ask them. It's fine. Yeah. He really said no because I missed it. Yo,
You guys
Flowers,
have
I'll
any-
really end this shit right now. Keep playing with me.
Go said, do we have any insecurities?
Oh, good question.
I mean, of course. I feel like everyone has some insecurities.
I don't. I'm perfect.
That's
I'm
true.
kidding.
Michael is
Yeah,
perfect.
shut up, Maddie. No, I'm not.
You
Everybody,
guys-
everybody has something they don't like about
you guys
themselves.
barely answered the question.
Yeah. What about you, Adam? Do you have insecurity, boy? You're too thick.
I'm too thick.
A little too thick, boy.
Yeah, that's my insecurity. Sometimes I worry if I'm too thick. Bro,
Oh,
Xavier just returned.
except for you miss yo, Maddie gave you the most advice for your situation,
Yeah,
bro,
Xavier, you
about
literally
dating.
missed it, everything.
Everything. You missed everything, bro. She
You
gave
missed-
dating advice.
Yep,
She gave all the
yep.
advice.
Missed that advice that was meant for you specifically.
Yeah, you were brought up.
Maddie called you a bitch, and I'm kidding. No, she didn't. I called you a bitch. So yeah, realistically, I think this was great. We should do this again every Tuesday. Me and Maddie.
I mean, if anyone that wants to see what you missed, you could just go to my YouTube and you'll watch it there. By next Tuesday, I'll have it up.
You could just watch the Twitch, bud.
No one does that.
Nah, people do.
And you'll see it up edited too on my YouTube. It's much better to go there.
That boy's got no.
It's cool. I know I am, bro.
Yeah, why do you admit that you're a bitch, Xavier? You're supposed to say no, you. Shaking my head. Flowers, what the fuck, bro? Are you not horny today? What are the questions? Ariel, everybody
Anyways,
ask any questions you guys want. Because Adam wants to end it. I hear in his voice, guys. He's gonna cut the plug.
No, it's not that I don't want to end it. I am going to end it.
I do. Damn.
Just for final thoughts, Maddie, who do you want the next guest to be, or who should the next guest be?
Next guest should be
Pick me.
you. No.
I'm kidding.
Next guest should be Derek.
Derek. I mean, he's asking your opinion. At the end of the day, Adam controls who the next guest is. Because that motherfucker made everybody do a poll for no fucking reason, bro.
I know, because he did the poll, and then we talked about me doing it. So then I was like, okay, so like in a few weeks,
Yeah.
after this person,
Yeah.
and then Adam messaged me and he was like, "Do you still want to do the podcast?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
Really,
That's
nah,
'cause
honestly,
Maddie's
Maddie
always
was such
busy.
a waited the whole
She's
day,
always
bro. She said
busy.
she was waiting for this the whole
I was
day.
like, you know what? I gotta take advantage and just do it now.
Oh, advantage. I mean,
Yeah,
we learned a
to
lot
be fair,
about though. We
this
did learn
was
about Maddie.
The only week I could have done it because I usually work Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Nah, but honestly, we did learn about a lot. And I'm glad we did this, you know? Besides the vitamin D, we now know more about Maddie.
I think that a lot of people didn't know most of the stuff we talked about. So yeah.
Yeah,
That's true. I
Yeah.
share a lot of stuff.
and I have it on my notes. So 5 years from now, when you release that book, I expect a message
Gotta
and
see that book.
information. I need that book now. Like, Maddie, no pressure, but you have a loyal person waiting.
But that's not what I want.
What do you mean? You don't want people to read your words and feel emotion?
Yes, but we're
Everyone.
okay. We're
Not
not
me.
gonna get into
Not
the whole
me.
thing
Okay.
again.
Nah, you're right. My first podcast complete. Thank you for making it through, Eggy. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for being here, Ego.
Yeah, Ego. The good Ego.
A
like-
link to Maddie's new book is gonna be on the YouTube video.
It just sends you to a random kid's book, like Cat in the Hat or something. Well, I think we did our finishing thoughts, right, Adam?
Yeah.
You did ask everything you wanted to ask. Maddie, you said everything you wanted to say.
I sure hope so.
Okay. I loved this podcast. I love how it was. Thank you everybody for watching the Crack podcast with our guest Maddie. Thank you, Adam, once again for doing this in your Twitch channel, bro. We're gonna be waiting for that YouTube video coming soon. And yeah, you guys have a great day. It has been the Cracked podcast. Anything else you want to say, Adam?
Just bye, everyone. Thank you for being here. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks from now. Oh,
Buy Maddie's book.
Yes, buy Maddie's book. Buy Maddie's book.
You order it right now. Buy Maddie's book.
Well,
streams-
yeah,
The podcast is in 2 weeks. Adam streams every other day.
yeah, I stream every other day.
He has to schedule up.
But the next podcast is in 2 weeks. Just real quick. Nope. That's my schedule. We're on the
This one really
podcast, and
flipped the whole fucking camera over.
tomorrow I stream at 2 p.m.
We saw that, bro. You can't play it over, bro. We saw that.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, I saw your arm, bro.
What?
There's a
No.
cast over your arm, bro. Nah, bro. You got exposed.
Anyways, yeah, that's
And he
why,
fucking did it again.
that's
Let's
what I want to
go.
say. Thank you for watching, everyone. We'll be here again for
Everybody
the next
clip
podcast
Adam
in
did
2
the whip.
weeks.
Adam did the whip. Everybody clip that.
And I want to say thank you, Maddie, for being here.
Thank you,
thanks
Maddie, for being
in
here.
the podcast.
Mighty body.
All right, Michael,
Bye.
you can end it.
Wow. End it.
Bye, everyone.